Hola.
Yay!
This is that not gross thing happening right now.
Yeah, we're back. We're back with our last pickleback of the evening on stream.
Woo!
Can you hear it?
So, I think this one deserves a toast. Yeah, Shelby's just got a pickle for us.
Yeah.
I think if we want to toast this one, here's to potentially finding Molly.
I'm ready.
I hope so.
I'm not ready.
I'm ready, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
Yay.
To the Coven.
Yes.
Yay.
Imaginary clink with Allison. Imaginary clink.
Picklebacks.
Yeah.
Shelby.
Yeah. She did.
Oh my god.
Whoa, I missed it!
You did miss it.
Good thing we're filming.
You'll have to watch it later.
Oh, it's perfect.
The replay value just went up.
It's perfect.
Well, I know it will be gifting later.
I'll buy your computer from you, Yanni.
You can do clips on Twitch. It's fine.
No. My shame. My pickle shame.
Pickle shame.
Yanni says
Hashtag my pickle shame.
Yanni says he's selling his computer.
It's been
It's
real.
been
It's been
tainted.
soiled.
It's been tainted. Okay, so getting back into it, where we left off, especially for those of you that might just now be joining us. You guys had just asked 3 questions. You beached the altar. Yes, you went. You're in the underground. You went and you talked to the fortune teller who led you to the altar, where you asked 3 questions. You asked, "What are the locations of the pathway connection?" That was the phrasing that I got from you, which roughly we got the same phrasing. So, what are the 2 locations that the pathway connects? Who can help us get there to where they are, and how can we keep them from achieving their goal? As you ask these questions, Gwendolyn, all of you notice that the room starts to hum more presently, and it dims, and you start to hear a voice, a layered voice, not spoken aloud but in your mind.
Creepy.
And it says in a very deep, sort of omniscient tone, it says, "The hags of Hopewither Hollow have been gifted an ancient spell."
Wait, say that one more time.
Hopewither Hollow.
Yes.
I hate that name, but I love it.
The hags of Hopewither Hollow have been gifted an ancient spell by the eldest living hag of the Feywild.
Oh, shit.
And that spell will allow them to open a doorway between our plane and hers. Bisecting the voice, you all are fairly familiar with the fact that hags were born in the Feywild and were banished. And so the fact that they have an opportunity to ostensibly return to that environment and flip between very, very easily is alarming, to say the least. As you continue, you sort of like hear this voice talking. The room still begins to like steadily, you can feel the magic like swelling in this room. And it continues, and it says, "Destroy the matron hag. Break the cycle." And you notice that's distinctly 2 questions that were answered.
Mm-hmm.
The 3rd one does not come.
As in, who can get us there?
Correct.
Can we infer, like, the matron hag is that midwife hag? Or
Yes,
is
you
that
can infer that.
old hag, Feywild
No,
hag?
matron hag being Amelia. You can infer that
Got
that is her. I'll just give you that.
Got it. I appreciate that.
Yes.
But
We're
why
not
don't
going
we-
after that big bad.
Why don't we get the other answer?
Don't know.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
He was a damn lie.
Well, what do you guys do in response? You notice that you don't get the 3rd answer. What do you do in response?
We paid for 3.
But did we? Did we give enough?
But it said we got 3 questions.
Okay, get up there.
but can we sacrifice and cram real quick?
No! No!
You wanted to kill the random guy in the alley.
He's not part of our family!
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Well, what do we do?
Well, how do we get there? It didn't even... That's like the most important part!
As Jaldura asks this, I'm gonna have you guys roll a perception check.
Oh, shit.
I think at this point Jameson is pretty impressed. I don't think he's gotten this much information ever. So,
Yeah.
like, he's gotten some, but not anything like this.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
So I think he's starting to finally be like,
Suck
oh
your
shit,
perception.
like, this is hell of a lot closer than he's come to this point.
No.
What were they? The perception checks?
I got Z9.
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 You got a 4.
11.
Perception?
Got a nat 20.
Whoa!
You were just like the third one.
Everything.
So Jaldura actually, like,
Does that
as
third
you,
eye open up?
as you, what did Jameson get to? Just
Perception 14.
14. So Jaldura, as you're saying, like, you know, you're saying, like, we you know, you're very impassioned about not receiving your third answer, and you stand up as you were speaking, and then you sort of, like, out of your periphery, it's not stone around you
Son of a bitch.
anymore.
I can't.
You guys turn around, and you're in
God damn it.
the woods of someplace.
Are these the woods of my dream?
They're very similar. They're very similar, and you realize, but in the sense of they look almost preternatural. Like they have, it's definitely the same season as you left. It's like a very edging on winter, fall. It kind of has the same vibe as Watershed in the Western Woods did, where every tree is sort of scant of leaves, and there's a lot of different, a myriad of like fall colored leaves kind of crunching underfoot as you look around, but it looks just slightly brighter. The trees are slightly more brilliant and slightly larger, and you get the sense that you're not in a woods you've ever been before.
I can't like sense Faye. It's not like
I can.
Oh, that's
Can
You can, yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can.
I get advantage on tracking them.
I'm not sure though, like if someone points out where we are, Jaldura could do that. Jaldura's been like kind of seeing things that aren't there a lot.
That's true.
So
Oh, yeah, that's
she's
true.
not like even when she heard the voices in her head, like she's been hearing voices in her head. So she's like not. She doesn't know. So someone might have to point out to her.
That this is real and
That-
not just
yeah.
you going crazy.
Yeah.
Fair.
Ashes is going to touch his necklace, and he's going to call for Beasley.
Yes. Thank you.
Where's the bees?
There's like a brilliant, actually you notice that as he apparates, there's like a more brilliant like showing of color, I guess. Like he kind of always has like an ostentatious sort of showing as he comes into existence, but
Right there.
this one in particular, yeah, it's Beasley. He sort of like, you know, swirls out of this multicolored smoke, and he's like, "Oh, I thought you'd never let me out of there."
Sorry.
It's been a wild day.
I think that is a fair assessment. Where are we?
Roll me an Arcana check with advantage because you're asking Beasley. He's going to help you determine, because he kind of looks around, and again, Beasley is like a mix between, I think it was like a rodent, a human, and like some other, the
some
bird,
kind of
yeah.
bird.
There's a bird, a rodent, amalgamation of the. yeah.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. You're not on a plane.
What?
You're between them.
So this is probably, can I deduce that this is probably the pathway?
This is the pathway. This is the pathway between the material plane and the Feywild.
Also, can any of the rest of us see Beasley right now?
Good question. Roll me a d6.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm going to be talking to myself again. 3.
3. No, you can see him this time.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
You don't see it.
Who's this young
He
man?
can
don't see
probably
it.
sense it.
Oh, that's true.
He's talking.
I
It's a
heard
new-
another
yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
Who are you? What?
Does it matter?
Beasley, nice to meet you.
Yes, that would be Beasley.
Ashes, who is this?
Some dude. I don't know.
It's Jameson Beasley. He's our new friend.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
I'd shake, but
He's a floating skull.
Ah. My apologies.
no offense taken. It's a common mistake, especially if you can't see.
Thank you. Anyway.
So, Beasley,
Mm-hmm.
here we are
Here we are.
in a pathway.
It's quite exciting.
It is, except for I'm not 100% sure I want to go to the other end
Well, why not?
because the Feywild is not my favorite place.
Does this lead directly to the Feywild?
Does it?
Is it not your favorite place, though? I mean, it's not your least favorite. It can't be
I guess not.
can't be that bad.
I guess not, but I'd rather not.
What is the plan exactly?
That's
Because
great question.
we have a lot of. I'm assuming you're all magic-y people if you're hanging out in the underground. But what is the play here? Hags are tricky. Is there anything we can do so that when we're approaching, we're not walking directly into a trap?
Well, I can try and sense them.
That's a good start. They are fey.
I know a lot about hags, so I don't know.
Oh,
I would say.
I don't know if I can detect Fae. I can select Celestial, Fiend, or Undead.
Yeah,
actually.
Faye does not fall into that
Okay,
list.
never mind. I lied.
That's okay.
I can't sense them.
Ashley, go ahead and roll me either a history or arcana, whichever's better. Because this would be either knowledge of planes or knowledge of magic.
7.
That's it.
I've been reading for 2 years and I roll a 7.
Well,
Great.
roll with advantage then, because yeah, you've been looking. You have a fairly studious.
8.
That was a 4.
You got your table to enter. I'm just saying. You don't have to use it, but
Since I've been tracking
Oh, I might
this
die later.
hag, and I can speak Sylvan and have a general sense of the Feywild, can I roll to recall information on either this hag or the Feywild or etc.?
what information are you trying to recall specifically?
I don't like this stupid dice.
How okay, so aside from like their eyes, the all-seeing eyes, what other methods might they use to be alarmed or know about people approaching them?
Well, they have like a wizard would have an alarm spell. They certainly utilize methodology like that, where there might be like some sort of trigger that one could if they were to step into their lair.
Are there any like symbols or glyphs or anything associated with Melanie, aka
That's a good question.
like anything I could be looking for as we're approaching to kind of try and avoid any of these traps or alarms?
You know that she really fancies tree symbology and particularly pikes. She's a big fan of like like staking the ground essentially to ward off enemies.
Okay, I'll pass that along. That's terrifying. It's not
Generally, they're
stumble
not
into-
super obvious either.
yeah, keep your eyes open. And I guess I can definitely help with perception check or like any kind of survival checks or tracking.
So we're essentially on a pathway. Does it look like we're on a physical path that will take us somewhere?
That was the correct question. Thank you.
Oh.
No. It's a pathway, but not literally.
Shit.
Basically, what you guys are gathering as you start to walk in a direction, you're very much having that like Sarah originally on the Labyrinth sort of vibe, where you're just going in a direction infinitely. This path doesn't have a visible end or beginning. What you've gathered through the altar, through the information you've gathered in the underground, they're still building it. So the doorway to the Feywild isn't open yet.
Okay.
So essentially, it's limbo. You guys are sort of in this like limbo woods of the like this
So
in
they
between.
haven't built this path. We're in a construction zone with a bunch of like hags running in it. Fuck, that's not good.
Okay,
that's bad.
Just to be fair, we didn't ask the altar to do that.
That is
Just
true.
FYI, altar.
Kinda did. How do we get there?
We said who?
I got you.
Yeah, that's what
I
it
got
is.
you.
Let me just put you there
Got you,
right
boo.
now.
Yep.
So,
my lordy.
how do we know how far the pathway's been built? Like, do we know if it's like 50%, 80%? Like, are we at the door? Like,
looking around, there seems to be, like, you don't even know how you would get back, because it's not like you just stepped through anything.
We're just here now.
You're here now. And you gather that you could start exploring it like you would any other type of wood, but there is no clear indicator of how much of it's been constructed. You just know that it's not finished yet.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I would like to look for signs of like other people traveling through this space.
Sure.
So like signs of other people walking, so we could follow a similar path, be it for good or ill.
Roll me a perception check.
Does this?
Yes.
Is that a survival?
Not a survival, but it counts as hearing.
Okay. Oh, I technically got better. Perception 22.
22. So what you hear as you all begin to sort of start traversing slowly and cautiously through the woods, you do hear voices. You hear, like, off in the distance, you actually do hear, like, somebody calling for help. It sounds like somebody might be running off in the distance. That's the first sign of life that you've listened to or heard since you've arrived on the plane or the in-between.
I have
Can
a
I tell
question.
direction?
It's like an eastwardly direction, but yeah, you can absolutely tell where it's coming
I'll
from.
point that out.
Would I, like, could we assume that I have a set of platinum rings, like 2 little ones?
I don't see why not.
I'm gonna go up to Ashes and give him one and say, like, keep this on.
Okay.
This is a very sweet gesture between Magpie and Ashes, because I know what
Yeah.
spell this is.
Be careful. Molly would be very upset if anything bad happened to you, and I know you're small and weak. I mean, that you can't get hit much because you're weak. Just put it on.
Such nice gesture. though.
Ashes
The
just puts the
words.
ring on.
Is the altar still with us? Did it
Is it just
transport with
hanging
us?
out? Oh shit.
No, it disappeared.
It's
We
gone.
don't know where it
You
You
guys
can't
just
get
see
your
woods.
blood back.
Yeah, I was gonna smash the bowl, but I didn't get to, so I'm just gonna, like, rub my hand across my face and just, like, smear blood all over my face and neck.
Battle cry.
Alright.
Ashes is unsure about this.
I think he's just, like, worried he's gonna just start murdering everyone.
She's just gonna snap. But yeah, you get a sense that there's a sound of some other type of living thing in an eastwardly direction, not far off.
Should we go see what it is?
Well,
Move stealthily as much
standing
as
here's
possible.
not gonna get us anywhere.
Yeah.
I would like to be sneaky.
Okay, roll me a stealth check. If everybody would like to be sneaky, please roll me
Yes,
everybody's stealth checks.
please.
Come on, Kelsey, dice do
5.
better.
Oh my God.
Goblins are actually really good at stealth if you have that sheet. They're super sneaky.
Yeah, it's funny. Grim didn't come with you because he didn't give anything.
Oh, we just left him there.
Oh no,
That's
hilarious.
Oh god.
That's funny.
Shit.
He's just kicking around stuff that's still down there.
No, he's eluding the altar.
Oh god.
Probably.
Oh god. We all just start blipping back because our gifts
Are gone.
I'll probably be stuck here alone. I don't know that he'll grab
I'll
my
show
blood.
you how to be beach.
You don't know.
So stealth around the room, please.
I'm 2.
2.
I'm a 9.
15.
12. I got an unnatural 20.
Nice. Okay.
The big one. Apparently, going crazy is good for Jaldura's rolls.
Yeah, for sure.
She rolled, like, terrible when she was more sane.
So as you guys continue forward as stealthily as you can, Gwendolyn at one point actually like stops and realizes that Cram is no longer with you guys. And she's like, "Shit!" So it's really loud.
Yeah, Ashes is gonna walk around along and just tell Paisley to follow him.
Beasley tries to like, he sort of a magical like zipper sort of thing like goes over his mouth, and you're like, "Be quiet," and he's just like,
I love him.
But he's very content to be helping out. So as you guys move forward, I need I almost called you Xanafia. I almost did it. Gwendolyn.
I would have answered to either. So.
I know. Gwendolyn and Ashes to roll me wisdom saving throws.
Please. Sweet baby Jesus.
Actually, I want to do the baby die.
Oh, no. Let me take that
Well,
one back.
do the table dinner.
Fine.
Oh, goddamn.
Watch me just roll another one. Thank God.
Actually,
this
I'm
one's
gonna,
blue
I'm gonna
like
do that
your
too.
skin.
Oh,
What did I roll?
What?
17? 14. 14 plus 18.
I'm giving her a different
Oh,
dice.
nice.
Well, I did roll a natural 1, so.
That's
Oh.
much better. 19.
19.
Oh, we
Good
freaking
job.
lived!
Good job, guys. So you
First one's 6.
who's leading the charge, by the way? Like, what's the marching order here?
I think I would lead just because
You
I
heard
heard
it.
the noises.
Sure. Okay. So Jameson, Jaldera.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll go right after.
Yeah, I have decent survival, so. If we
So
need
probably
to
just
do
like
that- yeah.
counterclockwise around the room. That seems really. So the two in the back, Ashes and Gwendolyn, you guys are actually startled and cut off as like you guys. This woods, the forest that you're in, very similar to home in the sense that there's this ever-present mist still in here that's like sort of bleeding through, and you two actually get cut off as a figure sort of like whooshes in front of you and like wails as it goes by, like it was trying to reach out and like strike at you, but it like you both like Ashes, you sort of jump back. Yeah, you sort of jump backwards, and Beasley actually like cries out as you two jump back and are quickly bisected from your group as all of you start to notice that like there's all of these like ghostly sort of like figures
Not again.
sort of whooshing
Swear to God
through
with the
the
specters.
mist around you, almost like they're circling you, and you keep seeing like you'll see one appear and it'll rush by you, and then another one in front of you and rush by you, and so there's a lot of them. Just they seem like they're hurting you almost.
Hurting us together or hurting us in a direction?
Kind of seems like both.
I'm gonna take a swipe.
Okay.
I don't want to deal with this shit.
Okay.
What is it? They look bad. They look like bad things.
It's fine.
It's
Fine. Go ahead and roll. We're not going to go into initiative for this
That's
specifically, but go ahead and roll me an attack.
Okay, this is my silver sword, by the way.
Okay.
Just for good measure. I got a 26.
26. So yeah, you sort of like line up your sword and like reach out as you sense one coming by, and you're able to bisect it, and sort of what you see is as the sword sort of strikes into this ghostly entity, it bisects and it just like rips into this roaring terrible scream as it just dissipates, and you see sort of where it disappeared. The mists also seem to clear a little bit, like you've sort of like cut through the mist with a knife, as it were, like you're sort of dissipating it a bit. There's still other ones there, but they seem like they're quieter, like they're a little bit more apprehensive. You're not sure if you destroyed it or if you just spooked it, but it you can still sense a few of them around you, and they are still sort of like, you guys realize you're sort of being moved in a direction.
I'd like to
I want to follow them.
just like give Ashes a little tap and cast Warding Bond.
Okay.
So you get some stuff.
I'm gonna kind of like growling, take another swing at
Okay.
them
Are you
slash
following suit at all?
the mist.
Follow it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
If we're
so you-
attacking.
So you
I'm
see
cutting through the mist.
yeah,
basically.
you see Jameson sort of like bisecting the air with his sword, but it does seem to be doing something as these creatures, like he hits another one and it sort of like, disappears almost like a spray, and it's just like, but sprays into this like horrible echoing scream. And again, you can sort of see a little bit of the mist clear away from it. So go ahead and roll me an attack if you would like to. If anybody else is welcome to do so as well, if you guys want to roll any attacks, or if you just want to let them sort of figure it out.
I pull out my halberd
If
and
somebody,
swing it.
like,
So that would be a 19 to hit.
Okay, 19 hits. So yeah, you do the same thing. You sort of like line up and come down in a strike, and actually like you do hit soil, but you do feel like the mist sort of like poof out around you, and you hear another like echoing scream, and you can actually, you two roll me a perception check as you're doing this.
Okay.
Actually, Jameson can't because it's a sight thing, but
Perception?
yes.
That's an 11.
At 11, you do see like essentially you see like what looks like a rock face through the mist. So like the forests are clearing up ahead.
A rock, like
Okay.
Like a sheer rock face.
I have an extra attack. Can I kill another one?
Sure.
I don't know if I'm killing them, but I'm gonna hit another one.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, that rolled. Landed in the thing. Okay. That's a 24 to hit.
24, definitely. Yeah, so this time, as you, like, swipe with a little... And you guys can see there's, like, this very, sort of unhinged ferocity to Jaldura as she's sort of, like, loosing a little bit of her aggression onto these things. And she's, like, she's crying out as she is swiping into the air, essentially. But, again, you hear this, like, really awful ripping scream as it once again dissipates, and at this point you've carved a fair amount of the mist away where you actually see beyond. It does look like off in the distance the forests have cleared, and looks like the side of a cliff, essentially, like a cliff going upwards.
Does it look like the hill where we lost Molly?
No, it's much larger than that.
Okay.
Much larger.
Are there... What was this where the sounds I heard was coming from? This group of things? Or is
Yes.
it beyond that? Okay.
No, it sounded like these things.
Mm-hmm.
So this wall, is this the direction that they were trying to bring us to?
Seems that way.
Do we go that way?
Where else are we gonna go?
Is there an unlimited amount of these things?
They seem to have every time that they've been struck by these two, they seem to have quieted and sort of like
Given us...
retreated a little. They've like regressed. Like they've pulled away a little bit. So you can still hear the occasional like wail or scream, but it's like it's distant. It's like they're there. They're obviously in the mist somewhere, but they don't seem to be. Whatever they were going to do to you, you sort of shrugged off the effects of anyway. So it doesn't seem like they're advancing.
Okay.
I guess I'll approach the wall.
I'll follow.
Do I run into the wall?
No, it's in the distance. So
I would sense some kind of incline.
Yeah, you see off in the distance. I'm gonna say so. You now that you're out of the mist, you four roll me perception checks because again this is sight. So Jameson would yeah.
Poor Jameson.
If I have to roll one more perception check.
Sorry, it just comes up a lot.
I thought that was a 1 again. Jesus.
Miss Santa Fia. Like, perception is a 1 is the worst.
8.
Right?
7.
7.
8.
15.
I rolled another natural 20.
Oh my god!
Switch dice.
No,
that's
Keep it.
You're okay.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
So Jaldura, and actually, like Magpie, you notice that. So it's not like you guys are coming right up to the base of this cliff. Essentially, like there's a clearing. It looks like there's a lot of like jagged rocks on the ground and like an open space. Then this cliff sort of rises up into the distance. You notice that there is a very distinct. Both of you notice that there's a very distinct sort of shape carved into the side of this cliff face, and it looks like an alcove that has the likeness of an open mouth with like gnarled, gnashing teeth. It's not unnatural. It like to you guys at first glance, it looks like it could have been natural, I guess, but like upon further inspection, it definitely looks like it was purposeful to look like essentially a face screaming.
Right.
And Jaldura, you actually notice that there is a very narrow pathway, sort of like snaking up this cliff face towards it.
Yeah.
From where you guys are.
I'm gonna start walking towards the path.
Okay. So Jaldura is marching orders. Jaldura first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's your passive perception?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
It is an 11.
Mine's 13.
Yours is 13.
14.
I'm gonna say, because you sort of asked the question earlier too, I'm gonna have you roll an investigation check, Jameson. Yeah.
Investigation 10.
10. You're not able to stop Jaldura before she takes a step out, and I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Girl.
Pit trap.
Dexterity? I'm guessing that's not my strong suit. Saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
11.
11. Yeah, no dice. So Jameson is probably within 5 feet of you, and then Magpie's right behind Jameson. You all...
Wait, me too?
Oh yeah, you're behind her. Yeah. You all take 6 points of
Wait, all of us?
no, these 3, because they were next to each other. They take 6 points of piercing damage as you see Jaldera has stepped on a trigger and these pikes, like these big wooden stakes, kind of just like launch out from under brush that they've been covered on. And just like, just essentially none of you get impaled by them by any means, but they do like, just scrape up your legs, at the front of your legs as you jump backwards. So like the 3 of you definitely, and Magpie, it actually got very close to your stomach. Like it.
Girl.
Ouch.
Hey!
I'm gonna like roar and just start snapping them off.
Okay.
Shit! Jaldura!
I'll respond. Yeah.
It echoes.
Tail between legs.
Just a little bit. Yeah, but essentially this wall of pikes has sort of like sprung up in front of this pathway, but you don't see any more immediately, but it essentially has just been like to ward off people going onto this pathway.
Okay.
That was there.
Great.
But you can go around them. It is possible to go around them with caution.
Yeah.
We go around them with caution.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, is it possible for me to like use my mage hand to try and like make an opening instead of like going around them?
Yeah, I would say so. Especially since
Clear the
Jaldera has
way.
already like snapped a couple off. Yeah, I would say that that's entirely possible.
You're fit.
I use the mage hand to try and just clear.
Yeah, it just takes you a couple more minutes, but yeah, so Gwen uses the mage hand to sort of like pick pieces away, so you guys can have a straight path through.
Also, as way of apology, I'm gonna put my hand on Jameson's shoulders and give him back his 6 hit points with my lay on hands.
I'm good.
Meanwhile, Magpie just got stabbed in the stomach.
So it's a very narrow passageway. You guys have to walk single file as you're going up it, and nobody's afraid of heights, right? Because it is very precarious. It's like a little bit of heel toe.
I'm gonna put my arm, like, I'm gonna just be like, is it all I need? Can you lead?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
It's very awkward, but
Bad
he
at
needs
asking
help.
for help.
I go behind Magpie and in front of Ashes so that if I need to, I can hit either one of them with like Featherfall.
Oh, nice. Okay, perfect.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a scare where like Magpie, you're a little banged up from those pikes, and actually your shape is just like very awkward for going up this very, very narrow pathway because you're just wide in general, and so there is a little bit of a scare where you have to like grab out for her because she like her foot slips a little bit, but that's about the extent of it as you guys begin to crest this pathway upwards towards this cliff mouth, and you see as you approach. I'm assuming sneakily as you can. After Jaldera roared into the ether, you see that there is a warm light sort of billowing out from this, from inside this cave mouth. It just looks like firelight, but it's not like moving quite enough. Just looks like the same sort of dimly lit interior.
Do we have any like illusion magic we can do to like hide us? No visibility.
I can disguise myself.
Could Beasley
double
go
up on
invisible?
somebody.
I don't know if that's one of his skills.
Beasley cannot.
I can't.
Beasley can go back into the necklace. That's all he can do.
Oh, never mind.
Well, he just hangs out with me instead.
Not really. I don't have really any kind of tricking.
Disguise yourself as a rock. They look confused.
I have
Something else
minor
that
illusion.
picked out.
Minor
If it
illusion?
ever comes
Minor
out.
illusion,
He said
it's
not.
contained to a cube, essentially, like
that won't
something
work then.
small, but
It won't work then.
you can make a fake Beasley, essentially.
I was just curious.
Just make a fake Beasley and just choke him. Distraction.
So what do you guys want to do?
Distraction.
I mean, I feel like unless
Approach
we have something
cautiously
else,
and
Yeah,
see if we can.
stealthy.
See what we
I
can
guess.
see.
Yeah.
Although that might have been blown, but we can try.
Can we roll stealth again?
Yes.
I don't see
So
why
we
not.
roll stuff again.
Please. Someone.
Please let me reset.
Stuff has happened since you rolled stuff.
Yeah,
first
not
time.
good. 18.
I'm excited for a
16.
13.
Yeah, minus 2.
Okay, you did worse than me the first
13,
one.
16, 6,
9.
9. So,
Would you give up being stealthy?
Apparently.
After the
Like
whole
gave up
roaring
being
and
stealthy.
yeah.
So Jaldera, you're the first one to enter, as you are the first one to be leading on the pathway, and you walk into the the threshold, essentially, keeping as close to the edge of the cave mouth as you possibly can. Roll me a perception check, please.
Preserve.
12.
12. You
be
can
right next
see
to her.
within this room, this den, essentially, is a table with like all sorts of different sort of carved up odds and ends. On it looks like some of it might be like half of a bird carcass, some bones, bowls, and just like a mortar and pestle and stuff like that. You can see that there is a pathway that leads up that sort of is just like a loft area within this main room, essentially, and then an offshoot pathway from that loft, as well as an offshoot pathway from the lower level that you're sort of level with at this point. And you also see a silhouette in front of a large like pot over this fire.
What kind of silhouette?
It's a tiny person. They're just standing in front of this pot.
Are they facing me?
They are, but their head is down, so you can't see their features very
I
well.
don't like that. That's creepy.
I'm scared.
Me too.
I'm gonna take like an involuntary step forward and then pause for a second, but then move very cautiously towards the shape.
As you take one step forward
Ah.
into the room, the head snaps
I don't like-
upright.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's Molly.
Coral.
And you can see her eyes are very different than they looked last time. They're strangely round, and the pupils are almost dilated and yellow with a red rim around them.
I don't like that.
Fuck.
And she holds her hand out towards you, and I need you all to roll initiative, please.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
I don't wanna.
Oh, I did bad.
Oh,
Shit,
hey.
shit.
That's the best roll I've
I'm gonna turn on the light.
rolled all day.
I have a negative on initiative too.
Oh yeah, your dexterity is really bad. I forgot about that.
Dang it.
I haven't had to use my initiative
Ash
in a
just
while.
rushes in.
Ash just rushes in. Give me just 1 second,
That's
guys.
a rush
I'm
anyway.
so creeped out by this.
Yeah.
Good.
Thoroughly.
Good. So basically they look like your eyes?
No. Right.
Yeah.
If it was red around it, yes. But also, like, almost, like, doll-like. I mean,
Yeah.
they're, like, very circular.
Yeah.
Molly,
New page, please.
what do you do? Like, what do you fight her?
I don't know.
I have an idea if
I
I,
do
can
too.
do
I have an
it.
idea too.
I have no ideas other than fight. That's what I'm playing.
Save Molly before this Trey guy gets her.
Trey, Jameson Trey.
Try.
That's Jameson Relish Dill Spear to you.
Jameson Relish, dear.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Do you relish your name?
absolutely.
Lines. There we go. That's what I wanted. All right.
Absolutely,
So
yeah,
I
I
need
do.
to roll some initiative myself.
What if my new character killed my previous character though?
Then we
Wouldn't
all
that just be
fucking
weird?
laugh.
Well, then you never have to worry about playing two characters.
I know.
Ooh, she done it good, man. All right, 20 to 25. I'm assuming we're not gonna go that high.
20.
Really?
Ooh.
I'm going to murder you.
For once in my whole life, I rolled not a natural 20, but
So,
20.
all right.
I got a 5.
I'll get there.
Sorry.
10 to 15 to 20.
19.
19. Okay.
I got 60.
Oh, what's your initiative, Mon?
Me?
Yeah.
-2.
Okay.
Just give it to them.
Man, I wish Cram was here. I want to see him be in a
Cram?
fight.
Me
Yeah.
too.
So 5
wish I would've known.
and
14.
14.
I didn't even think about it. I'm terrible.
I didn't think about
What do you think about my man?
It seems kind of fitting that he didn't jump at the opportunity of giving something away, though.
Yeah.
He, like, didn't want to hold Ebo and.
that. Epo's just like
Okay, let
wandering
me get
in the
some-
woods.
Some
Evo's
battle
just
music.
wandering, eating his grass.
I mean, he doesn't know Molly,
That's
so
right.
it makes sense. Too.
So,
He's still like loaded up. He's been carrying all these bags that we like didn't bring with. Oops.
being that, so Molly won't go first in the initiative order, but I think this would be really surprising for all of you, I would say. So she's going to get one sort of free action off, and you see as she sort of like moves her hand forward towards you, like there's something very off, like it's like she's seeing you without seeing you. And you also get the sense, like you can almost feel this like pulsating off of her, like it's that same sort of like residual, she's doing something magical that you're not clear on what it is exactly, like she's readying something or doing, like something is pulsing off of her. You can feel this very powerful magical essence, and it feels very dark. So first is Ashes.
Alright, Ashes gonna like, I guess he's gonna get closer. And he's like, Molly!
So you try to call out to her?
He tries to call out to her, and when he sees her, he casts Suggestion.
Okay.
Because he wants to see if that will work.
Okay, so you can see her eyes sort of like snap to you, and they actually make a sound as they do that. They make like a almost like a wood clicking sound.
Oh God. Like
Not
I
great.
don't like it. I don't
Not
like
great.
it at all.
So what does she have to do?
She has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Shooting gun at 1.
Ooh.
Alright, let's see.
I think it's like a one-word thing, isn't it?
Suggestion?
it must
Command
be
is
worded-
one word.
A suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. And
Oh, just kidding.
she's
She
probably
can't be
mute.
charmed.
Uh-oh.
Let me read it.
JK. So you get the sense that it like latches on for a second and then immediately the spell dissipates.
Well, I did want to see if it would work, so.
That's fair. That is
Yeah.
fair. Next in the order is Magpie.
How far away from me is she?
It's roughly like 30 feet. This isn't a crazy big room. I would say it's probably like,
30 feet or 25?
30.
Dang it. Well, in that
I'd say
case-
probably a little farther from you because you were toward the back of the line, so you
Yeah.
kind of need to get past Jaldura first. She's more or less like 30 feet away from Jaldura, so.
Okay. In that case, I think I am going to.
Oh, I forgot that she gets halfling luck. I gotta remember that.
No, you don't need to remember that. We're trying to subdue her, not beat her to death.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use my movement to get closer, because so that I could potentially reach her.
Okay. Do you do anything else? Do you say anything?
Just like Molly.
Her eyes again like snap to you and make that clicking sound, but that's about all you get. Hang on, I gotta see what she wants to do for. Oh, good. Thanks, D&D Beyond, for not having that available. Appreciate that. All right, never mind. She is going to make a ranged attack against Ashes. I think. No, you know what? Who's she gonna do it against? I think Jaldura, because you kind of came in first, so she's gonna do it against Jaldura. Make a charisma saving throw.
That's not good.
8.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. All right. You are stunned until the end of her next turn,
Okay.
and you also take.
I don't like this.
Do we see any kind of effect?
Oh yeah, you will. I'm just gonna do the damage first.
Okay.
You take 11 points of psychic damage
Well, that's not good.
as she sort of
That's
as
not
you see
good.
her hand kind of like pull up and then pull back, and you actually like your limbs like get splayed, like she's moving your arms around, and you are just stuck in this position.
Okay.
Sort of like very.
Yeah.
No. I don't like it.
Yep. The puppet master.
Yes. And she actually, you see her take a few reflexive steps toward that, like, loft area. She doesn't get quite that far, but you see her sort of, like, almost like circling towards it. Like, she is just trying to keeping her eyes on you the entire time, but is sort of like moving towards that pathway. Next is Gwen.
I am going to cast. Am I within 30 feet of her?
Roughly, yeah. You can be if you
Okay.
like.
I move to that.
Yeah.
Not any closer though. I just want to keep my space. And I grab my rope with my mage hand, and I wrap it around her.
Oh, with your mage hand that's out. How long does that spell last?
1 minute.
Okay, so you would have had to recast it, so you can recast mage hand this round and then do that.
Then do that.
Correct.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Because it wouldn't have
make
stayed
sure you
up.
mark off a spell slot.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Oh, then you're
Yeah, so this round you essentially like cast the mage hand and it grabs the rope, and like next round you can try and
Okay.
wrap it around her. So
That's the plan.
have that ready. And yeah, so you just like sort of you see that. What does your mage hand look like, by the way?
I always imagine it very like,
gold.
not gold. I don't know. I imagine it kind of like see through and kind of ghost like.
Okay. So like this phantom hand sort of like reaches out from Gwendolyn's pack and like rips this rope
Do you
out.
want it to be gold?
Personality, like glittery and sparkly and just very
Glitter.
It's got like a ruby on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we decided that Kayla's was 50% gray or 30% gray or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
It can look like however you want.
Next up is Daldura, who is stunned.
Stunned.
So Daldura cannot do anything, and then Jameson.
What are we doing, guys?
Don't kill her.
Don't hurt her.
Just try to
Try and
contain her.
stop her. Says the guy with the big swords.
Yep. Can I do like non-lethal damage?
With those, if you want to punch her, sure, but
You know what? I'm gonna
Punches this.
here's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold my action until I'm gonna move within 10 feet of her.
okay.
So I'm gonna take like point tank.
Okay, you hear this
essentially.
sound. You don't see her eyes kind of like shift to you, but you do hear like this odd clicking sound.
I try and get roughly to what I would consider 10-ish feet away, and I'm going to hold my action until you guys let me know if I need to do something more dramatic.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
basically, if I hear more people get like hurt, I'm gonna act.
Okay, that makes
Regardless
sense.
of whether or not, like, yeah, I don't know.
Cool. All right. Everybody, roll me a perception check.
Sticking with the metal dice, go ahead and be nicer to me. Oh, just kidding.
I
Perception?
Jinxed it.
only got a 9.
5.
12.
Unnatural 20.
Thank God somebody can see.
And then
Nothing against you, Jameson, or anything.
are you caught up? Or-
Apparently I can't see and I'm not blind.
I don't need to. Neither can I. What'd you
So
get?
natural 20.
I got a 12 this time.
17. So
I'm rolling like 4.
Daldura, you sort of like you can't say anything because you're stunned, so you're sort of like looking around, and like your eyes sort of shift up to the loft area, and you do see a figure up there. Magpie, you see both of them. You see one up in the loft area, and one so they've sort of like almost stepped out of the shadows.
There's 2 up there?
There are 2 green hags.
Oh, okay.
A 2 white
Can
what?
they-
Green
can
hags.
they be like pink hags, like more nice to look at?
Nope.
Can they be cotton candy hags?
Nope. And you can see one of them looks distinctly older than the other one does. They're both
Baker girl.
vaguely reminiscent of what their human selves looked like, but you can definitely tell that there's been some decay and some.
Do we recognize either of them?
Do I...
She does. Yeah, you guys don't see him just yet, but
Could I shout to him that this is happening?
sure.
They're on the ledge, right?
One's on the loft, one is below. Like so,
Maybe
essentially, they
degrees.
came out of those 2 pathways: the one that was above and the one that was below. So they're sort of.
Describe, like, give me a up.
9 o'clock.
9
30
o'clock.
degrees.
What she said.
Yeah.
Get there! You can kill them, I don't care.
Can I act?
Well, you can do an action. You can't move though.
That's
so,
fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make 2 attacks with my hand crossbow. Pew pew. Or just one?
I'm gonna say 1 because you have to pull it out, and so you distinctly said you had your sword. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's just a little hand crossbow. Okay, anyway. Yes, I will do that.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to make me roll any checks to see if I can sense where they are.
I'm gonna have you do that, actually. Yeah.
Melee fighting is one thing, but I think like shooting something via sight and smell, or sound and smell, is a little trickier.
Yeah, that's fair. Go ahead and roll me a perception with I would say disadvantage.
Ooh. 8.
8. Yeah, you take a shot kind of roughly where Magpie has indicated, but it just sort of ricochets, and all you hear is sort of this overlapping, layered, like, cackling.
That doesn't give away their location any better?
It's echoing, so not exceptionally well.
That's fine.
Ashes.
Oh, yes.
Darling, you're up.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes.
Good. Do I, now that she's screamed that they're there, too, Jameson.
You don't see them right away.
I don't, but do I see them now?
You can roll me another perception check.
I got a 12. It wasn't awful.
Wasn't terrible, but they also have invisible passage because they're hats.
Alright, I got a 14 this time.
14, yeah. I mean, you see one of them. Definitely you see the one that's on the same level as you.
Okay, well, I am going to cast Eldritch Blast on the one I can see.
Okay.
And that just happens, right?
No,
Or
you
do I have to
roll
make
the
a
hit? Yeah.
Okay.
Plus your spell attack, so the plus 7.
16 plus 7. That hits, yes. 16 plus 7. What
16
is
plus 7 hits, yeah.
And I do what? 1d10?
At 5th level, it might go up.
Two beams at 5th level. So is that 2d10?
Yes.
Where's my d10? This one. 5. And of course a 1, so 6.
6 points of damage, okay. So yeah, an Eldritch Blast streaks out from your hand and hits the younger looking one. And she sort of like, gasps and cries out in pain as you strike her with this. Doesn't seem incredibly fazed by it, but just almost sort of like
Irritated,
yeah. Very irritated
I tried
by
my
it.
best.
The older one steps
attack the
forward
younger
now
one?
at this point and is going to cast Hold Person on you.
On me?
Yes.
So what do I have to do?
I have to check what that spell does real quick.
So
This is why I should have brought my
I
book.
think.
Beasley, don't let me get him.
Beasley.
I'm telling on you.
What are you going down, Beasley? Make a wisdom saving throw.
Really? Help me.
You have to add 1 to that, remember?
Oh yeah, to the actual roll.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 plus 4 is 10.
Plus
10.
1 more.
That is
Plus 1 more.
Yeah, you get to add 1 because of warding bond.
Oh yeah. So 11.
Hold Person and her spell. 10 does not succeed.
11?
11 does not succeed.
Well,
So Ashes
Goodbye.
is held. He also freezes up and just like not in a strange position like Jaltura is necessarily, but is also frozen up.
Does counterspell dispel magic?
The cackling continues.
Oh no.
Magpie.
I am going to go up to Molly and I'm going to grab her by the shoulders and I'm going to say, Molly, come back to us. And I'm going to cast Remove Curse.
What level is that?
3rd.
Cast it as high as possible.
That's as high as I can cast it. I'll give up both my 3rd level slots for that.
Interesting.
I don't like that
if I have
smile.
to.
I will give you anything.
Roll me.
Oh shit.
Roll
We
me.
come up with such good ideas, just give it to her.
No, I know.
We're so good.
This is no. This isn't. Trust me, this is not going to fault you guys too much. I promise. That was very clever. Roll me a whiz. No. You know what? Persuasion. Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Come on, girl.
Table Denter?
Oh, I have to, I think. 14?
You see something register. It seems like she's actually looking at you instead. Her eyes are still really disconcerting, and it actually kind of sends a chill down your spine. But she doesn't move to attack you. And you see the spell's effect on Jaldura wear off. And she doesn't, she sort of just is...
That's good.
She doesn't make any move, doesn't make any, like, there's no registry on her face that it's worked specifically, but she hasn't made any aggressive actions against you.
Is that, one or two? I know I offered both my 3 bonus spells.
Just one. No, you don't have to use both of them.
I want it so bad.
No, that's okay. And then you hear the other two, the two hags, like, their cackling sort of, like, begins to increase. And the older one, who you can assume is Amelia, and actually the voice sort of, like, immediately, like, just sends some spark through you. You just hear the voice ring out, and this, like, very, like, dark and, grizzled sort of voice. Still that same weird lilt, though, and she goes, "There's nothing you can do for her."
Oh, fuck off.
You're held. Can you speak when you're held?
You can speak when you're held.
I was gonna say, at least my mouth works.
Fuck off.
You said this last time, bitch.
So Molly loses her action. Gwendolyn.
So wait,
Magpie.
she's not stunned anymore.
She's not stunned anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Magpie, are you still holding her?
Yeah, but it's not like a grapple. It's just like a firm, like, come to Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
It's a come to Jesus moment.
Come to Magpie.
Come to
guess-
Magpie.
I still try to wrap her.
Okay.
Just like pin her arms down, kind of.
Go ahead and we're gonna do Dex v your mage hand's strength. So I'd say roll strength plus your spell casting modifier. I don't know that this is how this normally works, but whatever.
So the +7.
Ooh, that was fucking good.
Nat 20.
Yeah, 20.
Wrap that girl up.
And yeah, 17 doesn't beat it then. So yeah, she gets wrapped up, but Magpie, you notice immediately the second that the rope starts to go around her, it's just sort of registered that same sort of like, indistinct like, twitch comes back where she, like, it's slippery, and this sort of like whatever you're getting through to her is very, very slippery, and she's like addressing the hostile action now. Jaldura, you're back.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of like stumble out of my pose, and then I'm going to cast Bless on these 3.
Yay.
So you
Plus
all get
1 d4.
a D4 on saving throws and attack rolls.
I thought it was just 1. Or no.
It's either, whichever one you need.
No, you can use that as many times as you want.
I couldn't
It's
remember
for a
which one
minute.
is that. Okay.
Yep, so on either or, you can use it. So you can roll a D4. Yeah. So,
Which ones were it again? Saving and...
saving and attack rolls.
Got it.
You can add a D4.
Sorry.
Thanks, Jumner.
And then I'm gonna give a Goliath roar and charge towards the okay, so Bless is an action. So then I'm gonna start to charge towards the where they are standing.
The upper one or the lower one? Or where
The younger. Well,
yeah.
I thought they were standing. Whichever one I saw. I guess I only saw one of them. But
Yeah, you saw the lower. Essentially, like, Amelia's Amelia's above you guys, and Emily is on, like, your level, ground floor.
Okay. Well then, is Divine Smite an action? Oh, I remember what I was gonna
It's an
do.
attack.
Yeah, I think it's a. Okay, so
That's
I'm
an
gonna cast Sanctuary on Ashes too as a bonus action.
Sanctuary and Ashes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What does that do again? Remind me.
So basically, if anybody tries to attack Ashes, they have to roll a Wisdom saving throw, and if they don't make the Wisdom saving throw, they have to attack someone else.
Someone's gonna die.
Oh, I remember that spell. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a Bailey special. All right.
Oh, no.
Perfect. So,
I remember your glue
next
situation.
in the order is Emily. So Emily is going to actually just sort of she almost like rushes up. It's like a weird like sort of like phase walk up towards essentially toward Magpie, and she's gonna like rip a claw out at you. So
Duck.
don't like it. Does a 20 beat your AC?
No.
Nah, man. Nah, no way, right?
She's
You
wearing
must
heavy
be one
armor.
heavy level 5. It's all those
You
trinkets. They're just
take
really well placed.
12
Yeah.
points of slashing damage as this claw just comes and rips across
That's nice.
your person.
You person.
And just sort of this awful cackling laugh.
I forgot I have lucky die. What the hell, Shelby?
You do have luck, yeah.
Use that for sure. That's like 3 more table denters.
There you go.
Well, you got them now.
Thanks, guys. You're welcome. Appreciate it.
Why did Adobe just open? Stop it. Jameson.
So now that I'm within range of Emily Hag, I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate my Crimson Right. So I have my silver sword. He's gonna cut his hand.
You're going after Emily, not Amelia, the one that, not Melanie.
How high up is she?
I mean,
can I get
if you
to her?
used a dash, you could get to her. But I'm thinking.
No, I'm gonna go after a closer target because there's shit happening over here.
She's not the one who did stuff to you, though.
I
You can do whatever you want. I'm just saying.
don't want to use a dash to get up right in her face and have like nothing to do. So
Okay, fair enough.
Quick thing. Can I trigger wild magic on that D20?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
do that first because I want to see what that does.
Forgot about this. I don't have the chart open, so you're gonna have to open the chart for me. But what'd you get? Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 5?
It has to be if you roll a 1, so nothing happens.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Never mind.
it's infrequent that it happens. But if you
No,
roll a
that's
1
fine.
on that trigger, then
I figured the 20 was the infrequent part, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so as I'm, I guess, charging the Hag that is closest to me.
Okay, you're charging Emily.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep my cool, at least for the moment. I'm gonna use, Crimson Right. He cuts his hand with his silver sword, and as, like, the blade leaves with the blood on it, it actually, like, sparks with electricity. He's using Rite of the Storm. And I'm gonna make 2 attacks.
Okay.
2-handed against this bitch.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So my Blood Hunter ability.
Blood hunter.
Blood.
Blood. Am I
Blood?
flanking?
Yeah, that's
I would
sure.
like to flank. Okay, so first one is like a 27 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is a 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Okay, so the first one is a D10. I had one. Oh no. Oh, I can reroll ones with my great weapon fighter. I love that. Okay. So 10 points of slashing damage
That does a fair amount.
with my silver sword, and then I also get to do a sorry, D4 of lightning damage. Is only 1 point of lightning damage.
But you do get a as you slash down, get like essentially you get like the side of her torso, or as she turns around to regard you get like a sufficient like hiss out of her, and she goes, "You'll pay for that, you wretch! We can take more than just your eyes!" And she just is like yelling straight into your face.
Oh shit. Some
I'm just gonna
Coraline
kind
crap.
of like growl back at her.
Okay.
Snarl.
Nice. All right. So it's initiative count 20. The hags are here.
Great.
Oh god.
I need everybody to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
If I succeed on this, am I still healed?
Yes. This is different. This is something else.
Wisdom saving.
Amelia hasn't taken any damage
Boom.
yet, so
Oh, I'm gonna do
Wow.
die.
24.
I found the
24,
dice
good.
that I was looking
20.
for.
20.
Nat 20.
Nice.
14.
14.
1 second. So use like 2 or 3 luck die.
Oh
Wisdom?
no. Mm-hmm.
Oh god. Oh, okay. 17.
Yeah, you can add
17?
bless to that if you want.
Everyone succeeded.
Only succeeded.
Okay,
Okay, fine.
So that's good. That's definitely handy because I'll tell you what that does when somebody fails.
Great.
Next up in the order was Ashes.
So I get to roll another wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, you have to try and break out of it. And that's your whole turn, though. What'd you get? 2. Oh, no. Hey, at least you didn't get a 2 on that last one. It would have been worse, trust me.
So basically, he can't do anything. Exclaim, "Fuck you!"
You can't, well, you can still speak. I mean, you do have your familiar, so.
I know, but I can't attack anything.
You can't attack anything, but
I'm just gonna talk to him. Hey, how you doing?
you could tell him to do something. I don't know.
He's like, get us some help. I don't know, dude.
Well, actually.
Oh shit.
I can't move, so help me out.
You see him like he doesn't have eyes, obviously, but
Yes.
you can see him sort of like respond, like for how like carefree and sort of like ostentatious.
He's very
he is.
nonchalant.
He's very like flamboyant. He actually like looks at you very seriously, and then vanishes in like a poof of green flame.
So he didn't go
just
back
left.
in here.
He doesn't. You've never seen him disappear like that before.
Well, shit. He went somewhere.
So get some help.
Does Ashes think he abandoned him? Or?
He's like so mad. He said, "I said help, not
fucking
here."
He looked very serious before he did so. All right, Amelia is going to. Oh yeah, do I want to rip out the big guns yet? Yes, I do.
So I'm just
Like on a cracker.
like this, essentially. I can't move.
Just stuck.
There's no saving throw?
Just
I
stuck.
failed it.
No, she failed it.
Oh.
Did you?
Jameson.
What?
Nothing was
Make me
gonna
a
help
dexterity
that.
saving throw, please.
Is this a spell that requires a dex save?
It is.
I'm gonna use my reaction to do Curse of the Fending Right, which essentially tries to parry it, like out of the air.
Okay.
So
Oh right, this is like I remember this.
It's
Okay, yeah.
awesome. It's awesome.
What do
Basically like lightsabers,
What do
whatever
I
the
have to
fuck
be-
this
what do you-
spell is.
Yes.
So when I roll, I gain my wisdom modifier to my like in addition to my saving throw. You said it was Dex?
Dex.
Oh no.
You want the
Oh,
den
yeah.
I
dex?
do actually.
No, I want that so bad.
No,
Okay, it's fine.
This is cooler.
That was another natural one,
Just so
Yeah.
everyone knows, she rolled another one.
God.
And
Yes.
I blew my one advantage die I have of the whole fucking fight on 2. This is karma for naming my dude after Pickleback.
This is karma for being a troll as she casts lightning bolts at you.
No, this would have been dope if I could have deflected this.
Yeah, it would have been nice. It would have been nice because it's a lot of d6s, but I
This
gotta roll.
hurts. This hurts.
many
Because
hit points do
literally
you
all I
have?
wanted to do was just like parry a fucking lightning bolt this battle, and I can't do it on 2 rolls.
it.
This hurts.
That's a handful of dice.
This hurts.
Math, please.
This hurts so bad.
Who's ready for my math?
This is not good because I just lowered
Shelby's
my
got
max
you.
hit points to do that spell
I know
too.
you did.
I took a gamble, and this might have killed
6,
me.
6, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.
Man, if I'm auto killed already,
I
Jesus.
so
22,
Ashes is
26,
still like
27,
screaming
28,
even
29,
louder now because he's just stuck. He can't do anything.
23?
33.
33.
I think.
That
my
is
God.
the 1 point I'm dropped. I'm already down to 0.
Why do you always like die on the first time you're attacked?
Okay.
That's fucking sad because, like I said, the visual of being able to parry lightning.
It would have been cool. It would have been cool. I
It
agree.
hurts me.
Would have been cool. And Amelia just is like so pleased with herself at the moment. And she just like all you guys hear her say. She just looks down. This like smoking body has dropped onto the floor. She just looks and very very kind of demurely goes, "You should have just listened."
Can't do anything. He's so frustrated.
Magpie, you can see that there is still like I don't know if your concern is what your concern's on specifically, but you still have your guns on
I have a lot
Molly.
of concerns.
Yeah.
So what were you saying about Molly?
You still have your hands on her, And she is definitely. She looks
Did
like
you
she's sort
skip
of.
me? Did I not go?
You were first. You failed your hold.
Okay, never mind.
Sorry.
I'm just screaming.
Just screaming uncontrollably. She's still kind of flipping in between, like looking at you and like very
max at least.
dressing, being like tied essentially. Like looks like she's sort of flipping in between modes here.
He's next to me.
Mm-hmm. He's essentially across like within more or less an arm's reach because he was flanking with you. So.
Yanni's so smug right now.
Pickle karma.
Pickle is down.
I'm trying to figure out what she would do. Because he just went down, but if there... I don't know. Shoot. Do I get the sense if I tried the remove curse again, it might work?
No. I'm gonna let you know. Don't waste it. But
Thank you.
Yeah. What I will say is you can either use your action to sort of like persuade Molly to. Essentially, you're persuading her to not attack you guys. So you can use your action to either convince her to do that and to like stay or come back to you, or you can do any sort of other action.
So tough. It's tough because I know what Shelby would do, what she'd want to do, but I think Magpie would be so fixated on Molly. She just left. Like, I want her to come tell me it's okay to ignore her dead character.
He's just unconscious. He's not dead.
He's not dead yet, and we don't know him very much. I feel like your brain
don't
would be
know
like,
him that
Molly,
well.
Molly.
Somebody just literally needs to make a medicine check and they can get him back up. So I mean,
okay.
it's okay.
Well, then yeah, she's gonna use her action and try and persuade her.
Okay, roll me a persuasion check. Shelby's ignoring your dead
It's
character.
fine.
Thank you.
Well, like the most Will Wheaton, like fucking. I have a cool thing I could do. No.
She's gonna
The
like
universe hates me.
kneel down in front of Molly and get on eye level with her and look into those terrifying eyes and say, Molly, come home. And she's just gonna wrap her in a hug and try and persuade her.
Roll me persuasion with advantage.
Come on, girl.
Not yet.
I know. That's preemptive.
17?
17.
Wait.
Is that...
he's like
Can I use my
anything.
bless on that?
Yeah, if you're blessed, yeah.
I'm hashtag blessed. Where's my
Hashtag blessed.
I don't know where your D4
Blame it
is,
on
girl.
Jesus.
You-
It's behind your cup.
Bless.
Between the lid of your thing and behind your cup.
Oh, yep, there it is. 18.
18. She definitely seems to like register, and you can actually see the sort of like red discoloration is shrinking.
Well, if Jameson dies, I need a new character to play. Doesn't just sit here.
Who do you like more? I'll let you pick.
Don't make me do that.
Between your children, Anna, no worries.
That's mean.
Sophie's choice.
That's hilarious.
So Molly loses her action. Gwen.
Ooh, who's closest to me for the hags? Because she's all
Emily is
wrapped
closer
up.
to you.
So Emily, I'm gonna turn to her and make a how's it called? Shock and grasp.
Okay.
I think yeah. So I gotta do melee.
Can this restart my heart? Because I essentially got zapped.
It can
Just
lose
kidding.
a death save for you.
No!
If you want.
I rolled a 1.
No. I'm good.
You rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Please no.
Which means that wild magic's happening for sure.
Really?
I'm right
You
there.
rolled a 1 on a
That's
d20
not
and casting
good.
a spell? Yeah, that's how
Okay.
that works.
So I have to roll a 100 for that, right?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Do you want to flip to this table? Somebody with a book?
Yeah,
Sorcerer table.
Yep. It's in the class.
Erase ya to the sorcerer.
Give me something good, not weird. Or
Oh,
terrible.
nope. Oh. I don't know what I'm looking for.
It's towards the end. It's at the end of the class.
I don't want to.
Okay, roll. I got you. Damn it.
57.
Yep. For the next minute, any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn or carried by another creature bursts into flames.
Well, that's fun.
Oh, interesting. There's a whole table in that room, so.
Oh!
You can light
Flame
things on
Gwendolyn's
fire.
I'm so hot.
Oh my my god.
I like it. So the shotgun grasp like fizzles out, and then essentially you're just like, whoa, like you can feel like your hands are just like real tingly for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Weird. Jaldura.
I'm gonna run up next to Jameson
thank
and lay on hands and give him 5 HP.
Just this smoking crisp of a person.
I don't have that. Yeah, I don't have that much to give. Like, so I'm just gonna
fine.
give you enough to get
I
you
take
up.
it.
But then I'm also gonna take a defensive stance next to him because my fighting style is protection.
Gotcha. Cool. That's probably good. Because otherwise Emily probably would have gone after him. But now she's just gonna go after you.
Yep.
So she's going to. She's gonna cast Hold Person on you.
Does that mean I still have hold
Amelia is
person?
casting it on you. So.
Man, fuck Amelia.
Okay, Emily's casting it on me.
Emily is casting it on you. So,
So wisdom saving.
Yes, I believe so.
I can tell.
19.
Rolling poorly. I
19.
haven't done anything.
Yeah.
That's a success, I believe.
But you're very blessed. Hashtag blessed.
I've fucking been blessed to hear it.
Hashtag Blaze. Yeah, I
Going
don't
back.
think that's their. Yeah, I
That's
don't
why
think
they're
it's
not
19.
attacking
That
me,
would be
'cause I'm
ridiculous
so
if the spell
blessed.
said DC was 19.
That's
Yeah, that's a success. So
Okay.
that blows that spell, which is very good.
Good job at being
She seems
strong.
very perturbed by that.
Okay.
And it is now Jameson's turn, which you don't have to roll a death save, which is exciting.
We never talked about this, but does he have like a health potion that I could take?
He's like a mercenary type, so I would say.
He's
Do
gotta have
you
at
guys
least
have?
one.
I don't think you
I
guys.
made one last time, but I can't remember who I gave it to.
I don't think we. Oh,
I don't
Molly,
have one.
because she got downed by the specter.
Let's do it. Let's let the dice decide because we didn't address it earlier.
Can
So
roll a
pick
D8.
Carlo.
Ooh, wait,
hi.
Kelsey's got the D2.
It's okay.
Nat 1.
You have got to be kidding me.
Allison wants you to die.
I don't. I
The
don't.
dice do.
The dice just
apparently.
do.
Allison is like.
I didn't make it do that. This is my nice one too. I specifically.
You're the
wrote
one
nice
who
die.
lightninged her to hell.
Yeah.
All right, it's initiative count 20.
No, wait. I still have my turn,
Oh
right?
yeah, you still have your turn. I'm sorry.
You don't even get to go.
You don't get to go.
Okay,
No,
well, I'm gonna use this before I can't. Because obviously my other thing went away, but I only have 5 hit points. It's fine. When he comes back to consciousness, he is going to lose his shit, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to transform into my lichen form.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
What? Yeah. So as he's like stepping up off the ground, you just see like claws and teeth and fur and like everything just kind of sprout out of him. He's still like in his armor. He's kind of like half and half.
Is he still blind?
So excited her hat tried to escape.
Are you still blind?
Yeah, but
werewolf.
it's kind of like.
Well, you can say like the blindfold goes away, but I think essentially you've got
Yeah.
scarring around your eyes, and it's just like milky white irises.
Yeah.
It puts the where and werewolf.
Oh.
Where are you?
Where?
Oh god.
And he, fuck it. At this point, I am going to try and charge Amelia.
All right, and the
Because-
werewolf has greater speed than normal Jameson does. I'm assuming.
It does not say anything about
I
that.
would assume it would. That seems.
You want me to
logical.
get her there
Yeah,
and get him
that
there
seems
faster?
I'll give you that one since I'm just kicking the shit out of you. So yeah, let's
Great.
go for it.
Thank you. I'm sure I will pay for that shortly. Okay, so I have resistances. I'm gonna make 2 unarmed strikes
Okay.
with my claws, and that,
Transformation's a bonus action. I'm assuming
what?
the transformation's a bonus action.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so that eats up my other strike. That's fine. Okay. Straight rolls, great. Let's see how this goes. So it is 16.
Nope.
14.
Nope.
Damn it.
You look real cool.
Do.
Thanks. I guess
I mean,
that's
she
all
seems
I get.
she seems a little surprised, and does dodge out of the way, but like some of her
I guess
cockiness is gone.
I'm
so-
up in her face.
You are up in her face. She
That's
does not
cool,
want to
I
be in that
get.
position. She does not like being face to face with a werewolf. Certainly. It's initiative count 20. I need you all to make me wisdom saving throws.
I don't.
I'm so goddamn sick of you saying first. Because if I fail this one, I'm gonna cry.
Oh.
Wisdom save. 20, unnatural.
Okay.
Okay, so you're blessed.
20.
So I can add a
Add a
D4.
D4 and you can add a 1.
Also, you're still the
Oh,
papyrus
that's
loving
right.
DM.
Where's my D4? Here we go.
By the way.
It's been switching out.
Nice. Nice.
So what did I say? I had a 10 plus 4 is 14 plus another was 15.
Did you see what my name got switched
Sparkly
to?
lightning rod.
Sparky. Fucking A's. Sparky lightning rod.
Oh.
Sparky lightning rod.
Ouch. 15.
24.
17.
Everybody succeeded. Good job. Ashes, you're up. Make me that other wisdom saving throw.
You're blessed. Do your blessed.
Bless it.
And you can add 1.
Who cast this?
Ooh,
this
it's good.
thing
You're
on
doing
her?
well with the
Amelia.
9 plus 1 is 10. Ashes is like fucking screaming.
Yeah. Oh
Like-
my god.
What?
It's wisdom.
Oh, wisdom? Oh, I didn't add 4. So that's 14?
Was it 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't add my 4. Still no. He's fucking screaming. Like,
Oh, it doesn't work.
where's his assistance? Where's his help? Why is he just
Where's
stuck?
his help? Alright, Amelia, face to face with the werewolf.
Please, I come back. At least keep me company if I can't fucking do anything.
Wait, she's gonna attack you with her claws.
Who?
Werewolf.
It's me.
Oh.
I have resistance to bludgeoning,
not
piercing,
gonna
and
go one
slashing
It's
damage
slashing, so that's good.
from non-magical weapons.
She got
Is
a
it
nat
one?
19, which
Did she roll
is
with
very-
disadvantage? Because I'm defending. Oh no, you charged
I-
away from
yeah,
me.
wait.
Never mind.
Didn't
Sorry.
know. So that's like a
that hits.
Yeah. So
How long has it been? Did her spell wear off?
I'm taking stock of the rounds. Don't worry.
Fucking.
You take in total. It would have been 16 points of slashing damage. So you take 8.
I'm down again. I didn't have much to go with.
No.
Didn't have a health potion. I think I revert. Yeah, I revert back.
You didn't get any temporary hit points?
No.
No.
Really? Okay.
She just starts to move away, and
It's
like
not
when
like
Mark's
druid.
sort of like snorting under her breath, she goes, "Might want to keep the dog on a leash," and just sort of like
Aw.
walks, starts to move down the pathway.
That's literally all I can do is just fucking scream.
What kind of pose is he like from?
I feel like he's just like, ah! His arms like stuck in.
Magpie.
What's Molly's state?
Join the club. Join the club.
She is at this point. If you keep on it, she's progressing. I guess is the best I can tell you. Don't really know. I
I'm
mean,
gonna keep on it.
okay, roll me persuasion with advantage because you already threw to her.
Don't forget your bless. Ooh. Ooh. $25.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I have Molly's.
She starts to look very sad.
Oh no.
You can see there's some sort of like registry on her face.
be good if she comes back, guys.
Well,
It's almost better if she doesn't.
damn.
Can you imagine being like under like a servant of a hag
For 2 years.
Be careful of my computer too, by the way.
Yeah, I just like broke my middle toe. It's fine.
Molly, was this her action? Gwen.
I want to do magic missile.
Okay.
It automatically hits, I believe.
Right, but roll me a d20 to see if wild magic happens again.
Okay.
Are you touching anything to light it on fire just for funsies?
No. I got an 8.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do it at level 2, so I can do 4 instead of 3. So I have 2 for each of the
2 for each tag. Gotcha.
each egg. So the first one gets 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. What was that?
You have
3.
to roll concentration checks, by the way, on that hold
Oh, yeah, I do. Good call.
on
Forgot
this
about that.
person. So, not you.
Ooh, that wasn't that great.
If it's less than 7,
What was total damage was for that spell?
that was 7 for
7.
that one hag.
And it's I always forget how concentration checks work, but it's 10 or half the damage, whichever's higher.
Yeah.
Let me free.
She's got a +3 in con, so yeah, she succeeds, so she keeps it.
Never mind.
Then 6 to the other hag.
60 the other one? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get any hits off on her.
I-
I was going for
This
it,
is the
though.
best because, like, I got blessed to high heaven and I've been standing there like this whole damn fight.
Galushi, to answer your question in chat, I'm not level 6, so I don't have aura of protection.
Sad face. Alright, so the 2 magic missiles streak out and hit both of them, and they, again, they look irritated. Amelia specifically looks very irritated by the whole thing. She started, like, snarling at you. Emily's starting to look not so great. She definitely looks like she's in a more weakened state than she was previously. She's a little, like, the air of cockiness is leaving them very, very quickly. Jaldura.
Alright, so I'm engaged with Emily right now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna get married. Yes.
Okay, no. I'm going to unsheath my greatsword. Can I do, like, basically just because Jaldora remembers this girl, is there, like, a free or a bonus action where I could do, like, an insight check to see, like, how much of her is still there?
You can do that as a free action. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
18.
18.
She's gone. Okay.
She's distinctly
I'm
not
chopping her
a
up.
person anymore.
Yeah, no, and that's... I just think that's what Jaldora would do. So I'm going to take out my greatsword, because this is not Emily anymore, and attack her. 25.
Hell yeah.
5, yes.
Come on.
12 damage. And I'm going to swing it around my head and hack at her again.
Yeah. Shit.
26.
Mm-hmm.
Jaldora done gone off the deep end.
She's crazy right now. 15 damage.
Mm. She's not in good shape at all, man. She's rough.
If Ashes could scream.
And she is going to lash back at you and what's she gonna do? She's gonna use a spell on you. Cause she pissed. That is going to be. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it being ranged. She can cast lightning bolt on you. So it's gonna be a dex saving throw.
Come on, Jaldora.
And I think if it's out in a line,
Oh god.
it's in a line.
Does this pass above my dead body?
Well, you're still up top. You're fine.
Yeah.
I'm worried more about Magpie and Molly. Is more who I'm worried about.
That was not good.
What'd you get?
I got an 8.
Got an 8. That is a failure. I'm gonna say Molly's not gonna have to make one because you're kind of in front of her, Magpie. But I'm gonna say you're gonna have to make one too.
Okay. What am I making?
A dexterity
dex
saving
saving.
throw.
Did you add your bless?
I'm not blessed.
Natural
I blessed
20.
you guys.
Oh, that's
Fuck
right.
yeah.
I just like I imagine it still comes toward her and she's just
You're
like
like rubber.
Well, you take half the damage. Still,
Rubber?
So
Yeah.
Magpie rubber.
yeah, you're gonna take half the damage. Jaldura's gonna take all of it.
was
So
it natural
Jaldura.
20?
You still take half?
Yeah, half as much damage on the
okay.
success. So
That's cool. It's
No,
worth
it's
it.
not.
It's worth
no,
it.
it ain't. All right. Jaldura's gonna be the damage sponge
Oh my
for a bit.
God, I see a couple 6s.
Oh, there's a lot. All right, ready for the math?
That's not good.
Join the club.
6, 6, 6,
Things
5,
going down
4,
fast.
2, 1, 1.
12, 18, 23, 27,
I'm gonna be the only person
29,
alive, and I'm just
31.
31 to Jaldura and half
down.
of that. 15.
Oh no!
15 lightning. Jaldura is down. Jaldura's body is also smoking.
The wailing. Because I am doing.
The
absolute-
It just continues
If
to
I was a
increase.
banshee, everyone would be dead.
Jameson, please make me a death saving throw.
Okay.
Please live.
17.
Nice. Glad to hear that. It's
Great.
initiative count 20. Please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Do I do
Please,
anything about
sweet
this?
Neither one of you
baby.
do. Yeah, you
I
two that
want
are
to
down don't
live.
roll.
I want
So.
you to live. I want everyone to live.
Oh,
Ooh,
good.
nice.
I
Is this, I can add a d4 to this though, right?
Are you blessed?
Yeah.
Oh, nope, that went away.
Oh
yeah, she's down at any blessed,
You
so-
guys aren't blessed anymore.
Let's.
Okay,
Okay.
well that's
I should
fine
make
because
sure
I
I
actually
mark
rolled
up.
nicely, which means next time I'm going to roll bad.
12.
19 plus.
Don't do that. That'll work
23.
that way.
23.
Natural 20.
You all succeeded.
Oh, thank God.
Ashley was like, no.
That was the DC. That's why I made that face.
Oh! Get above a 12, peeps.
Yeah, give it a 12. It's a low DC, but it's bad stuff happens if you don't. So, sweet baby.
Who, me?
I'm gonna give you a choice here.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
Your cavalry can come.
How many
But-
people are, we got 2 people down.
You do have 2 people down.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna have to give something up when this is all said and done, though.
Do it.
Roll me a persuasion check and add your spell casting modifier to it.
That's good.
16 plus 7 is 23. Yes.
23.
Math.
Okay, let me look something up real quick. Roll me your wisdom saving throw to try and get out of the hold in the meantime.
Nope.
Jesus.
Nope. No, I'm still stuck.
You still stuck.
Dang it. I gotta try and break Main Hank's concentration. 'Cause
Can you, could y'all hit her?
I tried.
I'm
tried.
ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Ash is ready.
Take me in.
Take me in.
I got it set up. I'm ready.
We got cavalry coming.
D&D Beyond
Don't worry,
apparently
chat.
just told me to log into Twitch. I don't know why, but
Okay.
cool, I guess. If we need to do that. Let me just look something up real quick. Ashes, you do feel a sense of like warmth in you as you are like screaming into the ether.
Yes.
Essentially.
You feel cozy.
It's my blood boiling. So I scream till like my lungs give out.
Yeah, and he said, Kaylin will get to play D&D in Coven 3.
So from here on out, you've given something up in exchange for some help. Any ability check or attack roll you make, it doesn't matter what it is, add your charisma modifier to it.
Okay.
Nice.
That's the help.
That's your fiendish
You got-
blessing for the evening.
Good. It probably won't help me.
We'll see.
It'll be
We'll
fine. There's definitely not going to be a TPK.
No, of course not.
I'm gonna be alive. I can't speak about the rest of you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, man.
It's fine. Amelia is going to walk on that loft area, and she is going to start attacking. She's gonna attack you, Magpie, because
Not Magpie.
you're sort of futzing with her puppet a little too much.
Do I get to be Molly yet?
Not yet.
Damn it.
Not yet.
No, you're just unconscious in a
Am
pool
I
of your
still
own blood.
a level 3 wizard?
That is a 19 to hit.
Don't die.
Yeah, she's our
Oh,
cleric, so...
I know. I'm aware. That's gonna be 13 points of slashing damage.
Oh, fuck. We're
we
screwed.
are
We're
screwed. Super fucked.
We're screwed.
I can't get
Mr. and
anybody out.
Mrs. Squishy are the last ones. Well,
Can Scorching Ray be Saving Ray?
is it medicine right now?
Medicine
Wait,
Ray.
does anybody have a healing potion on them?
No.
No, she didn't give us
Nobody
any.
has any. We didn't prepare for this. We just left.
Yeah,
So-
we thought we were gonna get some answers, not like fucking up here in the middle of nowhere.
So we're screwed.
Okay.
Amelia turns to both of you two actually, and she just looks at you and she
God
like
rest
lifts an
her.
eyebrow, and she's like, "You can make this stop. Just say the word."
Oh, God.
I'd rather not. It won't stop until you're gone.
Well, that's such a pity. 'Cause it's not going to happen tonight.
Yes,
Why are
it
you so
is.
sure about that?
It's like, we gonna get you. Fuck off.
Somebody better roll a nat 20
You
on
do
that
have
save.
you have Molly's sheet with you, yeah?
I do.
You do have Molly's
I
sheet
have.
with you.
It's just a third level wizard.
Roll me. She's an intelligence-based character.
Correct.
Correct.
Help me.
Roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Watch as the DM saves our butt with Molly.
I'm not so unkind.
I'm the one rolling the die. I would be the one either saving or screwing us over.
We're getting the option because
Intelligence saving throw?
I'd say with advantage. Magpie's done a lot of groundwork here.
19.
I would say it's traumatic in a way because Magpie getting struck down was what sort of snapped you back.
Magpie!
You just see her nasty teeth like.
But you can act. It's your turn in initiative. So.
Oh my fucking god! I don't.
Well, actually, no. It's Magpie's turn. So please roll me a death saving throw first.
Come on, girl.
Nope.
One failure.
No. Am I still a level 3 wizard?
You have some added bonuses. I can tell you what they are. You still have access to her like hag abilities, essentially.
What does that mean?
It means that you can sort of. You can't use the puppeteering aspect of it, but you have additional spell slots. So you have 2 third-level spells.
Okay.
You have Counterspell and Hypnotic Pattern. And you have 3 spell slots for 2nd level. You have Enlarge Reduce, which you had before, Suggestion, and Nice Tools Magic Aura.
What is this? Should I look this up?
You should look this up, yeah.
What is it? Somebody look that up for me.
Nice school? What is it?
Nice school.
NYSTUL.
I don't have any more first levels.
You had Mage Armor, Witch Bolt, Unseen Servant, and Expeditious Retreat.
So 4 spell slots.
4 spell slots. Your DC is 15, and your spell attack bonus is +7. And you also speak Sylvan now.
Great.
Yay.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yay, learning. Knowledge is power.
My only contribution to this whole fight is my fucking screaming.
I know hugging people, dude. Like, I'm hugging people. You're screaming. It's great.
I like that you were like the most buffed too.
I'm so bummed. I haven't done shit.
Oh, Counterspell couldn't get rid of like a whole person, correct? That has to be like a reaction.
Yeah.
Everything's gone.
Which I know Ashes has, but
has what?
you have Dispel Magic, correct?
No.
Oh, you don't? I thought you did.
You didn't put
Okay,
it on there.
never
She
mind.
had Detect Magic.
Detect Magic, that's what it was.
I dispel magic.
It didn't happen though. Nope.
Spell that magic holding you down, girl.
It's my turn now.
Yeah, if you want to wait,
Damn
you can
it.
go to Gwen first if you want
Just
to
to make the chat mad. If
Do
I
Gwen
hadn't
first.
stepped on those
Okay.
pikes, Jeldra would still be awake.
Oh no.
Sorry.
So we're gonna let Anna think about what she wants to do with Molly. So
How
go
close am I to the 2 hags?
ahead. You're very close to Emily. Very, very close.
I just want to make sure.
But the other one.
but I'm
Emily
with-
is coming down the left, so I mean she's like Emily's like 10 feet away from you. Amelia's like 20 at the most.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit Amelia
Okay.
with Scorching Ray.
Okay.
All 3.
Ooh. Shit, dude.
Please, concentration
Yeah,
check.
it's gonna be a concentration check. So let me know what the whole damage is, or like you have to roll 2 hit with Scorching Ray.
Yeah, I gotta roll to hit for each attack.
Okay,
so
gotcha,
it's
okay.
a range of spell attack for each one.
Go, go, go.
Oh, damn it. Can I add a... No, not less anymore.
Nope.
9.
Nope.
17.
Yes.
And 13?
Nope.
Second
So
one.
1 success, which is good. Better than nothing. Still have to roll a concentration check, so
2d6, which is going to be 7.
7 points of damage.
That was supposed to be way better than that. I'm so mad.
And she succeeds on the concentration check. So
For fuck's sake.
sorry,
My little fiend gift's not even gonna fucking matter.
Damn it.
Damn it. Might as well brought a plank of wood with
Molly's
you.
like hyperventilating at this point, so she's just like, because she's like woken up out of a nightmare to a new nightmare. I would imagine. Is what
that's
this feels
super
like.
fair.
And she's gonna look over at Amelia and she says, "You,
Shit, girl.
bitch!" And then I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt at 3rd level
Nice.
because I can't save anybody.
No.
So, I'm gonna make a ranged spell attack against Amelia, I guess.
Keep in mind, too, for you squishy folks that don't have healing abilities, if you do a medicine check on a fallen person, you can potentially stabilize them. You just can't heal them. So just keep that in mind.
Oh,
Good.
Good to know.
wasn't a fucking plank of wood. Maybe I would.
Please
If
Plank
I
of
wasn't
wood.
a plank of wood.
17 to hit.
Yeah, I know
Yes.
someone.
Fuck yes. Okay, I get
That's the AC, so.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm not used to looking for D12s.
I got some.
I know I have them. I just have to. So 2d12.
The most underappreciated.
If you did a third, does
I
it?
agree.
Yeah, it goes up. So I get 2d12s of lightning damage.
2d12? Shit.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes, girl.
Which bolt's pretty good.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Nice. 17 points of damage.
Cheers.
So make a fucking concentration
Please.
check, please.
And also, if she doesn't move out of range, you don't have to attack again. It just
No, I
stays
just-
on her.
I just do that.
Yeah,
17
which
points.
is nice.
Which means I still have to roll a 10 or higher.
Like for you. Kind of tiefling.
Ooh, that did some work.
Molly's back.
She succeeded on her concentration check.
God damn it!
She seems very surprised by this revelation.
I'm gonna move back, like away, or I'm gonna actually. Fuck! I feel like clumping's a really bad idea. I'm gonna step over Magpie. Yeah,
Just little form.
yeah, and try my best to do.
My girl.
Oh my god. Jaldera, please make me a death saving throw.
Girl.
Fail.
Oh no.
Oh fuck.
We're in trouble.
Fuck. When's Jameson up?
It is after Emily, and Emily is going to attack you next.
Okay.
I still got 30. Yeah.
She's gonna attack you with
Right
a
back.
claw. No, actually, she's gonna do Ray of Sickness because that sounds more fun.
Sure. Why not?
Barfy.
Well, at least we haven't taken any damage.
Michael said egg oral.
Yeah, the squishy bits.
Egg
Hey girl.
Egg. She's like writing AG in the sand and she's dying. No. She's.
God damn it! Mickle's asking if Cram's gonna show up with some medicine.
I don't know, is
Okay, D&D
or
Beyond
Zendaya?
just loves being shitty. So can somebody look up Ray of Sickness for me
Oh,
and let
yeah.
me know what the spell effect does? Because it's like, you have
It lightly tickles you. It lightly tickles you.
he? Tickles the back of your throat. Sometimes
You get nauseous.
You just get
has
the
it.
tickles.
It's a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
On a hit, the target takes 2d8 poison damage.
2d8 poison. Okay, perfect. That's all I needed. So she's gonna try and hit you, and ooh, that might not hit. What is her?
Dodge.
Oh.
Oh my god!
What's your AC?
8.
Oh, that roll without her modifier hit you. Just kidding. So yes, it does.
Oh,
2d8 poison, you said?
Yeah, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw because you'll be poisoned until the end of your next turn.
Oh shit.
Wait, who? Oh, is this Emily that's attacking?
Means
Yeah.
you have disadvantage on any attack. roll and
7
ability
points of poison. Damage.
check. So you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until your next turn.
I'm probably gonna have to go to hell after this, and it didn't even matter.
You're already cashing in on that soul contract.
fucking have to leave. And you
I have
do
disadvantage
shit.
on those.
Yes. You
Well,
just-
you're
really
really
Attack and ability.
You all can join me in hell because you'll all be dead. Oh, you're so
Jameson,
low
please make me a death saving throw.
for now.
Fucking Lord, that you know what? Hot pink die. Why not?
Nat 20.
I got a nat 20.
You're up. You're up.
I still can't do anything about anybody else.
Well,
That's okay. You're
take out
still up.
Emily or
There's
something.
one less
wolf
person
lives.
we have to like worry about. Woo! Good job, Pinky.
How close? I know. How close? Oh my god. Okay, how close is Amelia to me currently?
You're behind her, but you could absolutely get to her in this turn. And I'm sure, you know what? She would be very surprised if you were to come up behind her.
Please.
I mean, I'm gonna go wolf form again. That's the last
Well, you
time.
did, yeah. I don't think you got out of
do
it
that.
necessarily. You haven't been dead long enough for the the transformation to sort of like dissipate completely. So I'd say you
Okay.
can just like sort of snap back into it.
Sure. Okay, so I'm
I'm
gonna.
throwing you a softball on that one, but
I'll take the pity. I'm not above that.
no, I just don't want it. I don't want you guys to TPK. But if it happens, it happens. Don't say I didn't try to help.
I'm fine.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna like all you see is that claw like scrape against stone as he like hauls himself up to his feet, and then we're gonna make all 3 attacks, unarmed strikes against her. 21 to hit.
Oh yeah.
12 on the other 2.
Nope.
Or 13. Well, I got 1 in. 1
She still has to roll a concentration check, so any
That's
any
true.
attacks
You
are
know
good
what?
attacks. No, you know what? She was very surprised, so I'd say the first attack would have been with advantage too, definitely.
Well, 12. No, worse than that. 6 points of slashing damage with my claws.
Success on the concentration check.
Trying. He's up
You're trying.
with
He's
1
up.
hit.
How much damage was it? It was 8? 7?
6.
I just realized how fast I could die.
Yeah. Initiative count
Yeah.
20. Please roll me wisdom saving throws.
Oh.
Molly now too.
And Jameson.
Yeah.
Natural
Not
20!
Really?
Yeah, if I could only do this when I'm
Yeah.
fucking being held, that'd be awesome.
That'd be cool.
12 for no.
Oh.
12, sorry, I was just.
I was like, whoa.
no, false alarm. 12 for Jameson, which I think is the DC.
That's the DC.
And Molly rolled a natural 13, so
Okay.
16.
I didn't make it. I got an 8.
Take 1 point of corruption, my dear.
What?
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh,
That's
corruption
how
is
you
back.
came back.
That's
yeah.
how quick you get it, though? That's terrible.
What effect does she get?
Nothing yet.
Does she just like fall down and start like
Eating
rubbing dirt
dirt?
on her face? And
Yeah,
eating
so,
the
well,
dirt?
essentially you can feel like what you feel is like the thrall of this area is sort of it's shifting your focus and shifting your
This is crazy.
your like loyalties
Yeah.
essentially, where you start to feel like you're on the wrong side of the fence here.
Oh, no. But I'm not quite there yet, right? I don't have to, like, start hitting my team members?
No, not
Sorry.
yet. But
That's
you do start like if you start feeling like just uncomfortable in your own skin, definitely. Ashes.
Come
No,
on.
you can add your
You can
charisma
do
bonus
it.
to
Let's
this
do
check.
this.
Flew all the way into Minneapolis for this game, and you just are frozen the entire fight.
Okay, so I'm adding what to this?
It's a wisdom saving throw first,
Okay, so I got a 14.
plus your charisma bonus.
Was another 4. 18.
You're good.
That's about time.
Wow.
You did
You
it!
get to play now.
Save us!
Yay!
Give him his arms.
You just like come out of it like.
I can't do anything though, right?
No, that's your turn. But I mean, if you have a bonus action, you can do a bonus
You're
action.
up.
But
It's my whole bonus action. I don't think I have anything I can do
Bonus
with a
finger.
action.
that's okay. You might not. I could be such a shit right now and just cast whole person on you again, but I'm not going to.
Oh.
I'll get up out of this chair.
Get up. And I'm gonna be gone.
I'm not gonna. Don't worry, I'm not gonna.
That's how I'd run a heg fight. I would do that in a heartbeat.
I know.
Hegs are awful. They're just terrible, terrible things.
Awfully
Instead,
ugly.
I think
Now I'm gonna
Amelia
die.
is going to cast Ray of Sickness at level 2 on you.
What do I have to do?
Because I believe that's extra damage, correct? Ray of Sickness people that might have had that in the book.
Just close it.
I have it.
Okay, it's a ranged spell
An
attack.
extra D8.
So, extra D8, perfect.
Please roll low.
Oh, she kind of did, but not low enough, I don't think. It's a 16.
Yes, it hits me.
Okay, 16. So lots of damage. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Can I add to this too?
Yeah, you can add your charisma to it. Yeah.
Constitution?
Mhm.
14 plus 4, 18.
18. That's a success. So you're not poisoned until the next round, but you do take 19 points of poison damage.
Son of a bitch!
I don't have disadvantage on a lot of stuff.
Magpie. Death saving throw, please, my dear.
What are you down to?
She's got 1 down, but if she rolls a 1, she's out.
Failure. Oh no,
That's
oh
2
no.
failures.
She brought Molly back. No.
Back my dice! I give up.
We don't have anything to. We have to stabilize her.
Yeah. We got
Molly,
past
you're
this
I have to
one.
hold up with. I have to hold up Witch Bolt though, because
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
so it's still at second level.
Oh, it's raining like crazy. Should I
It
shut that
auto
window?
hits because it's like locked on.
Should I shut that window?
No, it's fine. It's not that loud.
No, it's just the rain. I didn't know if it was coming in.
No, not from that angle. Yeah, so it's automatically hits 2d12.
Yes!
A 12 and an 11.
That's amazing.
Yes,
Amelia?
girl.
Yeah, I'm like, it's locked on to my target. So
23.
Yeah, 23 points of lightning damage
That's
again.
wow.
Oh, damn it. I can use
As-
a reaction.
Yeah, Molly is just probably like screams
Doing
again, and
something.
is just
Or
like out
halfway.
of blood
I should've
at
rolled
this
that
point.
Ooh, Amelia looks panicked.
She's got like tears are happening. She's just this tiny little halfling that's like got a little arcane focused knitting needle.
Had I known that it would have been such a trump card to throw Molly back into the mix, I would have thought better. But yes, both of them are not looking good
Rolled
at
very
all.
high
Both
on
of
the
them look
damage.
very panicky,
Yeah,
and they
that was
actually you see
awesome.
them sort of like lock eyes for a second, like they're sort of this unknown like unspoken language between the two of them. Like they seem like they're planning to do like something has snapped where both of them are like feeling a lot of fear now. Gwendolyn.
I am going to cast Scorching Ray again. The blue one is going to go towards Emily. Or Amelia.
You get disadvantage because of that point of corruption, though.
So it's disadvantage on all of them?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Should I re-roll that one? It's like on
Yeah.
11 or 9. 11, 9, and 12. 9, 9, and 12. Which would be 16, and 19.
19 hits.
Okay. So then that would be 2d6. And that would be 4 points to Amelia. I'm having a terrible...
They have similar names.
That's my bad.
Emily and Amelia. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You need
they do
both
have
of
really
them.
similar names.
Someone
Because you
named
didn't know they were
them
going to be
Amanda.
connected.
The one with an A gets 4 points of damage.
Perfect. All right. So yeah, matron hag. All right. So roll me on that wild magic chart, please. So
Just one
Just
D20?
1d20. Yeah.
14.
Okay. Jalera. She's got one fail.
Jesus.
No.
Can I re-roll it? Because it didn't land in my thing.
No?
No.
Okay.
Don't do it. You gotta commit. Gotta make the box.
What was it?
I'm gonna
was a
wait. It's a
4.
4.
Wasn't a 1. Could have been a 1 in the box. You never know.
Nope. I've never had a character die before.
Well,
I'm gonna be kind of heartbroken because like you two, I think were the most determined to get Molly back.
We'll see what happens.
They gave everything to do it, though.
they gave everything to get her back. I don't know what's more traumatic. What happened to Molly or the fact that they fucking bit it trying to siphon you.
God.
Can you do medicine? Are you
If
still
I-
Emily,
She has to like
drop
go
the
the
younger
Which
one,
bolt? I have
is
to
going
do it
to
again. Like, I can do it
disengage and
again.
try to flee. So
Who is?
Emily is going to disengage and try to flee.
Would she have to flee like past us outside?
She's going further into the
Oh, she's going in. Never mind.
the cavern. So she's ducking and running away.
Is she within range of Jameson?
I would say so. Does he have sentinel or something?
No, but if it. Oh, she's disengaging.
She's disengaging.
Never mind. Nope.
So she's booking it. She's trying to leave. Jameson. You can certainly get to her within 30 feet, so.
He's gonna go after Amelia
Okay.
again because she's closest. So 3 attacks, unarmed strikes in a beast form. Nat 20.
Nice.
19
Mm-hmm.
and a 15.
No.
Okay, 2. So I'll do the nat 20 damage first. Oof, that's good. 14 points of damage on that first one. And then 7 points of damage on the second strike.
How do you want to do this?
Yes! Wow!
Very poetic.
Oh my god.
Well, do you want to tell them? Just I don't know if Jameson would necessarily say this or not, but what was he fighting for exactly?
So Jameson, Relish Dill Spear.
Suck it, Yanni.
Mr. Dillspear was a humble farmer in a small town village, much similar to Watershed. His village succumbed to a worse fate, unfortunately, the whole thing being wiped out by this midwife hag, including his wife and daughter. And so he's been on a vengeance quest ever since, and so as he stalks up to Amelia, he thinks about his dear wife and his daughter and his eyes and everything that he's given up and done to fulfill this vengeance. And he's gonna cut her down.
You can see the terror in her eyes, and you can see that she was not expecting this to go quite as sour. Mm-hmm. She was expecting that you had died, and sort of like a ghost from the past.
Ooh, can I go through her chest?
Yes, that's where I was going with it. Yes. So yes, definitely.
Fabulous.
Just in very werewolf style. Just pierce your clawed hand through her chest, and just you grasp a hold of her heart and just crush it underneath into your nails and pierce it, and she crumples into a heap.
Nice.
Cute and gruesome.
So now, however,
I would like to stab. Wait, neither of my characters are Molly.
We're going on initiative order here. So Ashes,
no.
you're first. What are you doing? Amelia's gone. Amelia has retreated.
Emily
has retreated. I'm sorry, I'm doing it now too. Emily has retreated. Amelia is dead.
Well, since I've been 0 use, I'm gonna try and do a medicine check on Magpie.
Okay, sounds good. So go ahead, roll a medicine check, and you can add your charisma to it. So.
Yeah, that's right. 11 medicine. 12 plus charisma is 16.
16. So she's stable. She's at 0 hit points, but she's stable.
Don't die.
She's. And then Gwen, you do go before Jaldura. So Gwen, what do you want to do next?
Because Emily's trying to run, right?
Did you stabilize her?
Mm-hmm. I stabilize her.
Molly also goes before Jaldura, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and hit her.
You'd have to chase after her, so.
Did she already run out?
She's running, so yeah, you can run into the corridors.
How far is that?
You disappear from sight. We're not gonna give it a feet count necessarily, but if you want to pursue her, you certainly can.
I do want to pursue.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw, please, because it was top of the round.
Oh, I think I made it. Yeah, 14. So that makes it.
Okay, so you don't succumb to any more corruption, but you take off in pursuit of her.
Okay.
Gwendolyn disappears into the corridors.
And then I can still do a move, right?
We're not going to do it as mechanically, but essentially you're just pursuing her. You can't reach her yet, but you're in hot pursuit of her as all this other stuff is taking.
So I'm just doing a dash.
You're chasing her, yeah. You're chasing her essentially.
That's fine.
Molly, you go before Jaldura.
I think she would drop, obviously, Wish Bolt, and kind of look around in a daze, and seeing, I guess, Magpie being tended to, sprint over to Jaldura at this point and roll medicine, you said?
Mm-hmm.
19.
Yes.
She's stable.
Yay!
Nobody died.
So I think I I guess you're stable, but what do we do with them now? Nobody can heal anybody.
Give us some chicken noodle soup. We'll be fine.
It's not like you can carry me out of here.
I don't know.
Yeah. We're just going to leave you here
I just
in
wanted
limbo.
that really sad image of from Jaldura's perspective, eyes fluttering open and seeing Molly crying over you.
But I can't open my eyes.
Gwendolyn.
Mm-hmm.
You run through these twists and turns of this corridor for quite some time. Just in hot pursuit, you can hear the footsteps ahead of you. You can, you get that you're getting closer and closer, but she seems to just be evading you just enough. This is a network that they've built into almost like a rat's nest that they've built into this.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Damn it.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Oh. Yeah.
18.
18. That's enough. So you see Emily is sort of out of options at this point and turns around to you and she kind of like holds her hand out to cast a spell on you, but you shrug it off and she just is like throwing her hands up. She just, wait, just let me offer you something a little bit better than whatever it is you're going to go back to, okay?
No, I don't think so. And I just cast magic missile.
Okay.
All 3 of them.
No, I don't think so.
And it's 8 points of damage.
That is not enough to drop her.
Do it again.
So no, she gets a reaction from this. Definitely she gets a reaction, or gets to retort.
She's
essentially.
close though. She's so close.
You're having like a wizard battle.
Wizard battle.
Yeah, battle.
She's gonna
Oh,
use the 1 4th level spell that they didn't get to use.
Uh-oh.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Girl.
We'll find out. I'm just surprised I caught up with her. Like, my athletics are terrible. Like, a -3. So.
Ooh, you did it. It was adrenaline.
Oh, no.
Make another wisdom saving throw, please.
Come on, girl.
Come on.
11?
Uh-oh. 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 I don't like this.
Can she use my table danger?
She's casting Phantasmal Killer on you.
No, that's not good.
No.
I know what this. Oh.
That's too many dice.
Wait, I didn't do magic.
Wild magic?
Wild
Yeah,
magic.
let her do wild magic.
That's
Who
fine.
knows?
Go for it.
I don't know.
Oh.
Didn't work.
A unicorn shows
I
up
tried.
to save you.
Yeah, it jumps in front of
takes
you.
away.
Now it sacrifices itself. This is gonna hurt, guys.
This is not
I know where Allison's gonna take.
Does she have to touch me to cast it?
Nope.
help?
I was like, she turns to fire because she touches
Nope.
me.
No.
Well, first, I think we need to explore. We need to explore something about Gwendolyn that I don't know that well. I don't know, because we talked about what she was really afraid of. We talked a little bit about that, but she's a pretty resilient lady for the most part.
She's had to make her own for a long time, very independent, so not afraid of much.
So I'm gonna take this in a very dark direction. Fuck. You take 24 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, that drops me. I was at 23.
But it's Mark that does it.
Oh fucking
No!
I knew it. I knew it was gonna go there.
What?
I saw that shit coming. For sure.
It creates an illusory manifestation of your deepest fears.
So Mark just fucking kills you.
You let him die, so he's repaying the favor.
Oh my god, that's terrible. It's terrifying.
She's just lost in the middle of this place too. Like,
Is she
are we gonna be able
unconscious
to
or
find
dead?
As I,
You don't know.
Fuck.
a single tear drops as I drop.
her? As you're like on the ground.
Single teardrop.
Oh my god.
Holy smokes.
So,
Poetic.
Oh.
I didn't think they were going to be able to use that.
Painful.
Well, Allison.
Oh my god.
So,
Do I get to find out how many hit points she had left?
Oh.
Yeah. I know it's really close.
I would have had to roll all natural 4s on those d4s though.
Yeah.
yeah. So, I think where we're going to close for this evening is you all, in the aftermath of this, are at first very excited to see Molly again. There's a lot of dancing around what happened. You're trying just to comfort her, essentially. There's a lot of sort of like dizzying, and, like confusion between Molly and Ashes because Magpie and Jaldura need to be stabilized. But Ashes, you realize after a certain point that Gwendolyn hasn't returned. You go to start searching the corridors. You leave Molly with Jaldura and Magpie, and you start searching, and you don't find her.
I don't find her body. I don't find
You
anything.
don't find anything.
Oh, fuck.
Nothing of hers. Like, no.
She's not there.
Not even the cap to my arm.
Actually, just that.
Just the cap. Oh,
It makes
so
a very
good, though.
pretty bowl.
Just that.
Okay, that's like...
But you gave up a lot tonight. You gave up a lot tonight. So Beasley returns after a certain point, and he goes, "Did you get the help? I sent for him."
Yeah. But it seemed like it was a little too late.
He kind of looks somber at that, and he doesn't really know what to say. He goes, "But you're all right. That's good."
I'm alright. Nobody else is.
Cut to like everyone crying and being sad and being
and
unconscious.
unconscious.
Okay, Huntress. So you guys don't know, as Ashes, as far as you know, are returning. You're not sure what to think about Gwendolyn not being there. There's no blood. There's no trace that she was injured, but there's also no trace of Emily. And you return to Molly, and after about, an hour or so, Jaldura and Magpie are stabilized enough to wake with 1 hit point. Just because, that seems logical.
They get hugged.
Yeah.
They get halfling hugs.
Like, Jaldura puts her, like, giant hand up on Molly's face.
It's just like, Jaldura. Molly? You came for me?
Well, of course we came for you. You're part of our herd.
So scary, big hugs. Big old hugs.
To you, Molly, you don't know how long it's been. It feels like maybe a month at the most.
I really can't even fathom like what she went through.
Well, I
Being
think
a hag servant.
we'll get to explore all of those themes
Yeah.
next year.
Clearly, we got another person missing.
We got another hag on the loose and another person missing.
I tried.
You did
to
try.
kill
You did try.
You got so close to him, so. Oh man,
so
it was so.
So what happens
when I
to me
I was
now?
like,
What have I done?
Can I?
Welcome to Warlock Packs.
Fucking gave up shit for nothing.
Regrets. Regrets forever.
One more thing for flavor. I don't know how we're gonna get out of here, but since Jaldura and Magpie are obviously very weak, we'll react to the Gwen thing later because
it hasn't really processed yet.
it
what's
hasn't really
happening.
processed yet. But since I didn't do it earlier to end my night, I want to cast Find Steed and summon a beautiful ethereal donkey to help carry me.
A beautiful Epo.
A beautiful ethereal Epo for Magpie and I to lean on as we try to come to terms.
Yeah,
and
we'll
maybe
go-
leave the cave.
I think we all go around and how do you close the evening? So, Jaldura gets her donkey.
I do.
I don't think Jameson would know what to do with himself after completing like an 8-year revenge.
Yeah, you
vendetta.
just completed your vengeance quest.
Beach episode.
Beach episode. That took a
Imagining
second.
what? Yeah, no. Okay. Staying on track. So I think he's just in shock. Like he obviously like drops the crazy lichen form and like just sits for a long time. That whole hour for sure. And yeah, I have no idea like what Molly went through, but I can't imagine it being good at all. So I think she's just like a trauma person at the moment. Like she's
She's in shock.
traumatized.
Yeah.
But like glad it's her people again. I don't know.
There's mixed
My
feelings,
characters are sad now. They're both just bad news
They're both
bears.
sad.
My turn?
Yeah.
So Magpie's so happy that Molly's back, and as they leave, she looks back at the cave, knowing that Gwen is missing now, and she's exhausted and she's so tired. And though they were always never ever seeing eye to eye, and they were always kind of rivals, she knows she's gonna do the same thing she did for Molly.
Aww.
And she'll keep a candle lit in the window every night for when Gwen comes home.
Ashes is holding on to the cap from Gwen's hand. And he can't help but feel like he failed again.
Oh God.
No.
Oh, baby, no.
No, it's not your fault.
Baby Ashes, no.
Come be crazy.
Oh my God.
So he doesn't know what's gonna happen to him now, but he feels like he didn't do enough again.
That's valid. You were that whole person for a long ass time.
Yeah.
Amen.
But hey, Molly's back.
Does she still have crazy doll eyes?
No, they went back to
thank
normal.
God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they went back to normal. Yeah, my stat block for Molly was called Molly the Marionette.
Great. 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 What's Gwen doing?
We'll find
We
out.
don't know.
We'll
Being
find
dead?
out. She, that's too easy.
That's true. Maybe I'm in a hag's stomach.
Gross.
Ew.
Oof. Gnarly.
I'ma come
But
out.
yeah, I think we'll close. We'll close
Gwen
there.
Hag scares me more than Molly Hag.
Yeah.
Gwen Egg would definitely be worse.
Ashley's gonna DM next.
What?
Oh my god.
No, puppeteering. dance, my minions.
Oh my God.
Yeah, a little bit of a somber note, but I mean, I think pretty on par.
Right. Somber note. This is a somber song. That's all. Oh my gosh.
It got dark. Chapter 2 always gets a little dark, but hey, now we have a chapter 3. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I feel like there's nothing good coming from Ashes at this point.
We'll see. We'll see. But this is I think, very fitting because hags believe in the power of 3. So
That's
I think
true.
we will be exploring the final Coven session
In a year.
in a year. Possibly sooner.
Seasonal.
But again, yeah, it's a seasonal October thing.
Seasonal D&D.
But yeah, I mean, okay, breaking from your character as yourself, I thought that was really fun, guys. And thank you guys in chat for hanging out. I guess if we have any closing words or announcements you guys want to give before we sign off on stream, I thought that was great. I really enjoyed. I know it was really sad, but like this is the type of game I run, so
You die.
it was like kind of Ravenloft-esque, so I'm fine with it. I thought it was
Yeah.
great. I hope you guys had fun though, because I thought it was very enjoyable.
Obviously, we're not making any specific promises, but we should definitely do more one-shots. Like,
Oh, for sure.
I think it'd be
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
I don't know what that is or when or what that looks like.
We will try to make time for that with our infinite pool of free time.
Shout out to Jay the Third for the bits. I saw bits go through.
Cool.
Also, I saw you, Jay. You was sticking by me with Jameson the whole time, despite all the haters.
Oh, Beast from the Least cheered 1,000 bits too.
Yeah.
Thank
Beast
you.
did a
Thank
lot
Weird
too
eyelashes
much.
to ashes.
Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah, thank you everybody that followed while we were streaming and everybody who hung out in chat. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. It was fun to see your comments as we were playing and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
it's
absolutely.
always good to have the interaction, so we appreciate it. And yeah, we get to do a lot more fun stuff next time.
If you only caught part of it, it'll end up on YouTube. I'm not sure exactly when, but sometime.
Sometime next week.
And we'll probably announce it via Twitter. Follow Allison Howell on Twitter.
Yeah, we
For
can all
updates.
go. We can go around and reintroduce ourselves and exit, and let people know where they can find you and do all that fun stuff. And
Cool.
should we say our class too one more
say
time?
whatever you want. Your
Yeah.
normal person stats and your character stats.
Normal
go first.
It's like the
Yeah.
final
Yeah.
normal person.
Well, so we'll go ahead and shoot it to Ashley first.
Ashley, you can follow me on Twitter at Ashley Yonke, and I was Gwen.
the human sorceress, who now is gone.
The
Who will I be
human
next?
pegs.
I'm Kaylin. I played Ashes, who was a tiefling warlock. You can find me online, probably on Twitter as Neon Bumble.
I'm Shelby. I played Magpie the Cleric, and you can find me pretty much anywhere as Blister Monster.
And I'm Kelsey, and I played Jaldura, the Blackthorn Paladin. She's a Goliath, and you can find me on any social media as K Dutton Art.
I'm Anna. You can follow me on Twitter at Anna Fleisner. Also, I played Jameson Relish Dillspear, the Order of the Lycan Blood Hunter, as well as Molly Barleyfoot, the Wizard Halfling, who came back to us. Thanks, Magpie. Did it.
Girl.
Did it.
So,
Yes,
Yeah.
and I was your DM, Allison Howell, as the channel would state. You can find me on any social media platform as Allison Howell. And yeah, like Anna said, I would love to keep doing one-shots. Hopefully we'll get a couple other DMs in here at some point too. I think that would be super fun.
I want to do it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know. I think there's room for all sorts of different things. We do not need to play Dark and Sinister every single time by any means. So, but we will, we'll return for part 3 of Coven
I'll bring the whimsy.
next year, and you guys can catch the VODs sometime next week. And other than that, I just want to say thanks once again for everybody in chat. It was great. I'm glad we had our take number 2 on streaming and it went well. So happy about that.
Only lasts one power cord.
Yeah. Not too many casualties.
Nope.
I want to thank Yanni, too, for modding.
Yes,
for us.
thank you,
Yanni,
for modding.
we love you.
No,
so
y'all
much.
don't.
Even
Y'all
though we
shove
give
him
you shit.
Yeah,
candles
even
in his face.
Even
Thanks for taking the shit well.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, that's it, guys.
Thanks.
Have a good night,
Thanks,
everyone.
Allison.
Good night.